Guardians.
Oh boy, those were some weird ass books.
I bought the books about a year or so ago, but I haven't read them yet. But the movie was really fun.
Like, the movie actually is really neat.
Yeah.
But boy, howdy, this is so much different from the books. Yeah.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
Like, if there's any way to make you interested in reading those books, your boy Jack's an alien.
What?
There you go.
No, I don't like it. I don't like that at all.
You know, the one that twisted like a common mythos and made it interesting that I liked was the Way of the Wolf books, Vampire Earth.
Oh yeah, my boy. I got him interested in those books.
Ah, nice. You were the influence.
Yes, I will.
I thought you were gonna tell me. I thought you were gonna tell us about like the twisted world of the Garfield thing.
Oh no,
That's also interesting, but that's like modern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Garfield thing. What are you talking about?
Oh boy, hold up. Let me bring up that video.
I was
You'll
gonna
have
say
to watch
another.
it later. Not
I was
now.
about to say
Go
another
on that
time.
video.
Please, you could send it, but like another time. Like the deep dive on Garfield can wait. That's its own side project.
No.
Caleb, did you get your ice cream?
No, you can go ahead and start the recap.
Okay. Well, I don't have much.
I have to wait until this
So as you guys
expires to claim it.
Are they still at the same location?
Yeah, they've just been sitting there. Motherfucker be eating my ice cream.
They got pulled over. I'm telling you.
or their car flipped.
Kelly, you can watch this, but later. It's a really long ass video, but like later. It's amazing.
Just watch one of the lasagna cat ones. Those are only like a minute long.
Right.
So, as you guys were in Munderick after the play had happened, you guys had decided together to finally decide on what your next move would be. It almost seemed unanimous that you guys wanted to kill more of the Ratling, or see and pursue if they knew more information about the moon. So you guys took what Casey Jin had told you before and went to Ripvale to find out more, as they seem to have a rat problem. On your way, you found a carriage that had a woman inside, woman on the outside offering magical items if you could solve a riddle. You guys violently hated me for it and moved on from the carriage after not getting it.
I figured out the answer too, by the way.
You want to text
I
it?
figured out the answer too.
You want to text it to me and see if you got it right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I knew somebody was gonna go in the playback and just be like, "Yeah, I'm listening to that a bunch of times." Like, just be like, "I'm gonna get it till I get it fucking right." Anyways, and then you guys made it to the hold of Ripvale. From the outside, it had large, big perimeter walls, and it had all of its doors boarded up. Even though you guys were pursuing the place at nighttime, the guards were still very suspicious of who you were and what your business was. You guys stated your business, but they came down to inspect and kind of...
No?
Nope. Listen again.
Anyway.
Okay.
Continue.
From here, they came down and basically frisked all of you for what items that you had on you, but they took Mikso to the side and had a little conversation with him about what they had heard and explained to him a little bit further about what's been going on, saying that there has been someone or something stealing the goods within their town, whether it was weapons, armor, food, you have it. It had been going missing, even since they had locked the place down just a few days ago. Trying to inspect and get each person to try to confess, they are going around from small group to small group of people, investigating to find out where they've been and what they've been up to for the past few days. You guys went into Britvale and parked the caravan and Dean out at the trolley station to the southeast, and just told Dean to take care of the caravan and just look after it, take care of himself, as you guys went off exploring. The first place that you guys went to was the Hungry Fist Bar, where you found a bartender and a few of the patrons there who were very unfriendly to you, but you guys found out later that One Eyebrow Joey was up for investigation next, him and his group of friends. You guys decided to leave and go to the armory and the smithery, which was closed down for the moment, but to get a sneak peek in, Todd used the Spectre to go inside and see that there's 2 dwarves sharing a bed asleep. Oh, and in the caravan, we found out the Spectre, Ghost Daddy, is Anthrax.
Yes. Not that anyone else understands in character.
You guys find yourselves on the outside of town, or still on the inside of town, but more of the center of town, and you can hear that there's the loud clanging coming from the training barracks in the center of town. Like I said, it's like these built walls with almost like the rounded hallways that you can just kind of enter in. It doesn't seem like there's doors. It's more of like a little coliseum or like a training area. You can hear that there's weapons slinging there, and you can hear that there's the footsteps on the sides of the walls on the town. You can hear like footsteps, and you can hear that there's operations still going on to ensure that the town is still like being taken care of, even at night.
But just to clarify, nobody gives a flying fuck about the moon.
Oh, people are still like about it, but they're trying to handle what's going on. Like it seems like they're having like an issue here, and since the lockdown, people are still having problems trusting one another, and I bet this isn't helping out at all.
Yeah,
Very
that
irritated.
definitely takes priority over the moon.
Yeah. You know what? In Majora's Mask, nobody's freaking out, actually, until the 3rd day on the last hour. Get at me.
Okay, but what other things have happened
Get at me.
before that point?
Oh, so now the moon is a reference to Majora's Mask.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It was only the afterthought.
Now it is.
It was only the afterthought.
Interesting.
Look, man, if I have to play a lawyer, I will just absolutely pay attention to every single word you say, okay? Everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of Anthrax.
Skibbity boop. Chop, chop, chop.
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Anyway, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go towards the Do you guys want to go towards the center of town, or see if we can wake these wake up these dwarfs that are in bed?
Well, since they're asleep, it would probably be best not to bother them too much.
I mean, the entire town's on like serious lockdown, and everyone apparently is very on edge about their like intrusion upon their like privacy. So
Yeah,
it's
maybe we
like,
should.
how many feathers do we want to ruffle trying to figure out what we're looking for? In fact, I really don't quite know what we're looking for, because we brought up the idea of rats, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, we got rat problem. They exist. They might. Well, so like, well, how are we gonna try and find them? They're stealing from crates. We could
Yeah.
try and also go snooping around in the crates. But then the question
mean,
then, if we get
We
caught
have a
doing
few
that,
crates
who-
full of fish. We could see what kind of crates they were stealing and make our crates look somewhat like that. They can try and
You know-
steal our fish.
We could paint like prime expensive fish on the side of the crates.
Well, I hope with that logic, when we return, Dean's not already been attacked by these rats that might be going after these fish.
God, I can only hope.
You know, you really are a pessimistic sack of shit. You know that?
Not always. Just most of the time.
Just
Besides,
usually.
That's mostly everyone else's problem. And by mostly, I mean entirely.
A mantra, I'm sure, inherited by his father or from his father. My actions are going to be everyone else's problem.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ow, I stabbed myself.
So, do we want to gather more info? Maybe get permission to go snooping around in the crates whenever it's inappropriate for most to be looking around at that time. That way we can not look so out of
Wrestling?
place if anyone catches us in an official manner.
I think it might be a good idea to get buddy with the like the constable in the area, because if they notice us trying to snoop around when we're trying to create a trap, they might just see us snooping around, especially as outsiders.
My
Yeah,
point
true,
exactly.
We don't
Why
want
don't
to
we
give
just go
them any
directly to the
excuses.
constable?
So
I
the
don't-
Suppose we can do that.
the constable person that you're talking about that they explained were Owen and Eloy, and they were out like policing and gathering people and talking to them in the commander's post, which they
So
had
the
recently.
guards that we saw at the gate.
You want to go talk to them instead?
No, isn't that who we
Those
saw?
are separate
Hold on, 'cause they.
Those are separate people.
Yeah,
Were they the ones
Yeah.
that took away the jerk
But
holes?
Captain Eloy and Owen, the guards at the Viper, they hate the Viper Gang. I got notes here. Didn't we meet those two that you just said?
Owen and
At the
Eloy were going around town gathering people up and questioning them in the commander's post, and they had recently just grabbed One-Eye Joey and his group.
Well, then who interrogated Mixo?
That was just the gate guards.
I don't think you got
They
their
were
names.
talking about those two.
Yes, they were talking about those two inside town.
Oh,
I don't think we
wrote
ever
down
asked
that
their
that's
names.
that's with them. Okay, that makes sense then.
I
Then yeah,
can't-
let's go talk to Captain.
I can give
Eloy
you the
and
guys' names on the outside if you want.
Well,
As much as I appreciate how they hate the Viper King, I'm immediately suspicious of a group in power who are just gathering people up with little evidence.
I mean,
As you should be.
Back
Think
in my
that-
day, we call that a red flag.
we can very easily distinguish who our enemy is if it's the Skaven.
A little
And
less easy
Not
if
like
it's
it's
the
nothing easy.
people of this town.
You know, they look pretty distinguishable. I mean, they are a separate race altogether.
Don't be racist.
I mean, we're the ones that decided to commit mass genocide, so what does that make us?
I never said mass genocide. I said culling.
Look,
How is that different?
It's no half measures, first off. If you're gonna get something done, get it done right.
Look, I for one love where this party is going.
You
Sir.
know, I really wonder about the two of you sometimes. But I agree, we have to do something about these rat people. Even if it's something unsavory, they can't be running around stealing from people, endangering people, and trying to stab people's birds.
Yeah,
Is
it was that
yeah.
that bloodlust that should be kept in check, huh?
Curbed,
Uh,
one might
That's
say.
the excuse that we're going with.
Straight from the horse's
My
mouth.
excuse.
All right. Well,
Just as you guys have been talking for a little bit in the town square center, you guys see that the doors to the commander's post open. And you can see that the 3 individuals leave the building, and they can clock you guys standing there as they all turn to one another, and they all separate. One of them walks to the stairway that goes up towards the wall, like the stairway that climbs the wall to like the gate to like the perimeter of Ripvale. Another one walks back towards the bar, and another one walks the pathway and starts to go south and goes past you guys.
so completely ignoring us.
They all saw you guys, turned back to each other, said something, and just split.
Like, in
And one of
attempts
them is
to
going to walk right past him.
He's going south. He's not going right past you, but he can go like around.
He's going
you guys.
around us.
Yeah,
So they're avoiding us.
Yes,
a little bit.
apparently.
Well,
Apparently, yes.
So one eyebrow Joey is going back to the bar.
Oh, so hold on. Of the 3 that popped out, who are the 3 that popped out? That's more important.
The 3 that popped out are the 3 that were at the table. One of them is the
Oh.
only one you know the name of.
So the
Why not?
scumbags. Who gives a fuck about them?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fuck 'em.
Worthless trash.
Screw those guys.
I mean,
Unnamed graves, the lot of them.
we could try and interrogate them, but what's the purpose? When we can just go straight to the horse's mouth. I say, obviously, they just got done talking to the people in charge. We should do the same. We have nothing to hide. We're here to solve a problem, not cause more. Unless solving one problem causes more. But then again, that's usually not my problem. It's other people's.
Careful, dear, you're spiraling.
That happens.
I say we follow one of them.
Couldn't we just
Away.
talk to the constable? Just
I mean-
straightforward.
The 2 constables split.
No,
They went-
these
they
were the
walked-
scumbags that left the
Yeah,
bar.
just the
Yeah,
scumbags.
no, it was the scumbags that split.
I was
Yeah,
unclear.
So no constables
Yeah.
have left the building.
The constable's still in there. We can just walk in there, and just chat him up like right now, like literally
Excellent.
right now.
Let's
I
go.
mean, let's be real. If we were to try and tail one of those, it would probably entice a fight, and then
We don't want
what
that.
happens?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially since we don't know if they were involved or not.
True.
yeah.
They
We are a
could be,
peaceful
but they could
folk.
also just be, completely harmless, mostly harmless,
It's not
drunkards.
illegal to be a dick.
Yeah.
Gertie starts walking in then.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
You guys
We're
all-
going for it.
You guys all
Knock,
walked.
knock, homie.
The door's open still. You guys walk to the command.
That's what he says.
Okay. You guys all walk to the commander's post, and as you guys are walking up the stairs to get into the building, you can see that the 2 guardsmen, Owen and Eloy, begin to walk out as they see you guys coming up the footsteps here, and they all just address you guys. Just, is there something we can help you with? Just,
Actually, we're hoping there's something that we can help you with.
you guys are some fresh faces. Just,
Now we are.
must have talked well to
Oh.
those guardsmen outside.
Oh, they loved us.
Each of them look at each other real quick and give each other like a quick nod and wave you guys to come inside. You need to talk. Come in private. You don't know who's listening.
That's a very
Alrighty.
valid answer.
So you guys
Man
all
with
hit it.
sense. I like that.
So as you guys follow Owen and Eloy inside, you can see that there's a few separated rooms here outside of like a large opening room. There's many other rooms that lead off of it, many other doors that would shut. You can almost imagine like interrogation rooms, but they lead you almost into like a larger office with many seats and a long table. As they sit down on one side, you can see that there's lots of paper like drawn across the table here, and they sit down and they kind of rest their arms forward towards you all and take a seat. What is it that you're exactly here for? You offer us some help?
As Gertie goes to sit down, she's gonna like inconspicuously lean forward and see if she can read what's on the papers.
Okay, give me one investigation roll.
One investigation roll coming right up. Ooh, I better use my physical dice because D&D Beyond can suck an egg.
Yeah, they're cheats. I ever tell you the first roll I ever made on D&D Beyond was a natural 1. I swore I would never use it again. To be quite honest, every time I ever made an important roll on D&D Beyond, 3, 4, 2.
Damn.
It's like it could hear you. It could hear you.
Absolutely disgusting.
It could hear how desperate you were.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay.
They also like look over all like past all of you guys and notice and make a remark. We've only done really good business with the Grungs before.
It's a 13 for investigation, by the way.
You can see that they're trying to line up names with where people have been. And it seems like none of the lines seem too straight, but they're also trying to like keep inventory of things that were stolen, who has seen what. And you can see that they have like a number of ratlings with like rat 1, rat 2, rat like with X's through them, as if they've killed a few of them before.
Oh, nice.
No, like they've gotten in town and they found them.
Oh. But they killed them though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, nice.
But they're trying to find out like the string of like how they're getting in, where they're coming from, and who knows about them and stuff like that. We've only done good business with the Grungs before. A polite kind. Very polite kind. Straightforward.
Yeah, to be honest, I did not get that impression from this one.
Hey lad, is there anything different about you than we should know about then?
Oh, don't mind him, dear. I trust this little grung with my life. Lord knows I have before.
Oh, don't get me wrong about that. You're right there.
We need to trust all of our lives. With all of you as well, though. Back there, what is your name?
Todd?
No. The Grung.
Oh, good.
I love how you really sounded like you were in trouble. Like
I'm playing my character perfectly.
Yeah.
In the back, what is your name there?
I just said Gromit.
Gromit.
Huh?
We believe that maybe your kind has the most experience with these vile creatures.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate him.
And so do we. We're trying to get to the bottom of it.
And actually, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly that. We killed a couple of these in Mundrick. What is it called?
Mundrick.
Mundrick, yes.
Wondering.
Really? They've escalated all the way out to Mundrick?
Well, they have. And there were 6 of them out in Mundrick. And they attacked a small plague out there.
And if what you said is true, that the Grungs have a lot of experience with them, they're clearly sewer dwelling. I have a feeling that they're traveling through your sewers.
We don't have access to the sewers from town.
I mean, you guys just throw your shit in the water in the streets or something?
No. We don't have, like, manhole covers. We don't have, like, big people access to them. They're on the outside of town.
So you mean you can't dig a hole through a shithole?
He's saying his shithole is outside of town. They have septic holes outside of town.
The entrance is outside and they can't get into it. Does that make sense? Why don't you have someone looking out for that? Like, that's an obvious place where rats would go through.
It is.
They're rats.
They are rats. You're right. We figured that out.
Yeah, and rats like sewers, so why wouldn't you... Like, guard the entrance to the sewer?
But the access isn't in our town.
Why
So
not?
how far away from town is it?
50, 100 feet? We even have eyes
not
on the
that
sewer
bad.
gates.
You don't have. Wait, what?
We have eyes on the sewer gate on the outside of town.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Understood that
Okay.
first.
And these
misheard you for a
attacks
second.
are not attacks, but
Yeah,
these
that's okay.
thefts are still happening then.
They are. That's right.
How are they able exactly to get in? Do you have any clues? Any
That would be
ideas?
great.
If they did, we wouldn't be here. They would have solved the problem.
Your friend is thinking, Todd. Thank you for introducing yourself, young man.
Yeah. So,
Be some
I mean-
way to come through from the sewer, but
unless they're somewhere already on your area of control, breeding, they're clearly coming from somewhere, and you must have either tunneled up from underneath the ground somewhere. Is there any abandoned houses? Any
We're
abandoned
wondering if
locations?
Basement,
some of the
cellars.
guardsmen seem to be in dealings with them and kind of sneaking them in at the door. We're trying to really
So
pin
you're
this
losing
down.
control of your men.
We're trying to understand quite where they're coming from. We do have those roaming the grounds, and that's those who have caught the ratlings. But once they get in, they're foul and sneaky.
Do
We
you
found
know exactly what they're stealing?
we have found some even wearing full helmets, that of our people.
Like they're wearing your people's helmets, or they're wearing the helmets of your people?
They're wearing the helmets of our people.
Look, it was unclear. These are, horrible, despicable little rodents, and I just need clear indications of how evil we're talking here.
Now, I don't know if you came in too much contact with them, but we've tried to lay traps as well with dead animals, stinky, smelly meat. Seems like they'll eat just about anything.
Who said that they found a rat in the helmet of yours?
We did. We found it. He was trying to
You
be
found,
in
so you killed it,
Yes.
and it was wearing one of your helmets.
Yes.
Where did you find it?
And
Walking into a
nobody.
He wasn't. He couldn't see very well out the helmet. We found out.
Okay.
He was under disguise.
Who exactly found it? Which one of you guys?
One of the guardsmen outside.
Yes,
One of the
which
ones
one?
you questioned their loyalty.
We're gonna. Well, he slayed it.
What's his name?
Blaze.
really,
Oh, really?
If
Yes.
you're willing
That
to
is-
accept our help, and because we're far from outside of the town and weren't here when these problems started, obviously you can trust. if you're willing to accept our help, we will do our best to try and solve this rodent problem we all seem to be having, and
I'd like to
maybe
say
find more out about, the giant floating chunk of corium that threatens to crush us all.
yes, the moonstone, the moon in the sky. It perplexes us all. I know it's only been a few hours, but we're trying to send communication out now. We've sent a few off in horses to try to ask others about what they might know. We're trying to understand old stories and stuff, but we haven't heard a reply. But it has only been a few hours.
Old stories?
If there is old stories about anything like this ever happening.
You called it the Moonstone.
It looks like a stone we've seen before.
Okay, explain the stone you've seen before.
It was a shining, glittering rock. It's the Corium, they call it, out to the east.
To the
Is
east.
this Elo or Owen?
Owen.
I imagine him just like sitting at the table and like normally he would be the one interrogating, but we're all like
Yeah.
leaning in and asking him questions. You sure that's the answer you want to stick with?
When we have access to it.
The biggest reason that we think that, at least that I would give you guys promise about finding this, is because of that little man behind all of you. Gromit,
There's a man behind you?
you, yourself.
Who
Oh.
told you his name?
He said his
I did.
name.
Oh.
We know that your kind has been in raging war for a long time about the Skaven. You wouldn't be here if you weren't truly here to help.
Sure. Yeah.
Honestly, I think he's here just because he really hates rats.
Yeah, there's some sort of conspiracy.
I mean,
Same.
that's why he followed us to kill more rats.
They're getting other creatures to get our weaponry and then giving them back to them. So something's going on. They're collecting stuff.
Really? These are conniving beasts.
Yep. that's
Say,
what they
quick
do.
question. You wouldn't happen to have any corium lying around, would you?
No. We haven't seemingly needed to have it on hand? Why do you ask?
I think the rats
Well-
are involved with it.
The rats want the corium, so I figure if you have corium, they'll probably be attracted to it.
Well, like I've said, we've tried to use meat as a trap, and it's worked before. Anything that's just not moving can be devoured. They just feed to it. At least,
Are there any particular spots? Okay, tell me which spots seem to be most effective spots where you've been catching them.
we've honestly found them in like the shadowy area by the stables, and between like the barracks, the stables, and the camping and the housing area. Sometimes they wander even further, but those are the ones where we found the traps to be the little spoils of meat to be eaten.
And you're sure it was rat people and not
Regular
local
rats.
animals or dogs?
Regular rats or regular homeless people or
We have found a rat or two, a full-sized, like rattling, gnawing on it. So we imagine they have tried to be sneaky, but we've caught just a handful of them trying to be sneaky, but just
I mean, they are smart enough to try to know to be sneaky. They may not be the most intelligent creatures in the world, but they're at least enough to be higher in the food chain than some others. Let's put it that way.
just as you guys are talking here in the table. Sir, you should come outside and see this. We have guests at the door.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Would you guys pardon us? Guess we should
You
leave.
need us to step out.
Yes, please, thank you. You guys do as you wish. Just don't cause too much trouble if you don't mind.
Right.
We'll do
We're
our
gonna
best.
go look into some shady areas because you said that's pretty much where they're at. If you notice us there, we're not stealing anything.
As you guys begin to leave the building here, you can see that there's a frantic amount of people and guards running up the stairway up to the outer border, and you can hear like yelling out across like the top of the wall there, just like, it's the Vipers! The Vipers are here! And there seems to be quite a bit of movement in town.
Yeah.
I just look
Gertie's
over
ready
at
to go fuck it up.
Miksu. Are we gonna add more enemies to our enemy list here?
Dear,
I
the
mean,
Vikings are already on Grandma's shit list.
that's up to the rest of you. Do we try and find these rats, or do we deal with the more immediate threat of the Vipers first?
You know that they have like
We are
guardsmen
in a
and
town of warriors.
big walls.
So do they know that we killed their friends, or is it
Well,
just...
let's gain some favor. That's the way I see it. Gertie, you seem like you have some bloodlust in you for whatever reason. I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, you didn't get to kill the last Vipers.
You
I'll
can
follow you all at a safe distance.
I will hide.
I will hide.
Look, you've probably got more HP than me. Like, you get out in front. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hide in the bushes, waiting for my chance.
Yeah, Grandma's ready to whoop a little ass. She goes outside and she like pulls, like she takes her sort of like shaky old woman hands and like pulls up her like sleeves.
So the doors are all closed. They're going to like the walls to go like look over, and obviously not letting anybody in at this moment. But there is a lot of movement within the town. You can see lots of people are moving around and shuffling to get weapons and going towards the doors.
Mm-hmm.
As you see that Owen and Eloy go up the stairway to go on like the outer barricade of the walls.
What sort of weapons are they taking with them?
A lot of them have like spears, crossbows, long swords, short swords.
The good stuff.
They got good stuff.
Hold on,
Grandma grabs a crossbow.
There's not like a weapon rack.
Aw.
They're just kind
I was
of
hoping
they're kind of
for.
just equipped.
You said they were grabbing. I was like,
Where
fuck
were
it.
they grabbing their stuff from?
Oh, they brought it with them.
Just like where you guys keep all your stuff.
In
With us?
a nebulous space
Yep.
that may or may not exist at any one moment.
It all fits in your pocket, and you know exactly where they are in your pocket.
At all times, yes.
There.
Just like, oh, I could really use my longsword right now.
And there it is. But yes.
2 people give me perception checks as the town gets really busy.
Here, I'll
I
roll.
can do that.
Okay, it is
Oh,
Ron and Connor.
Do I have the perception? Okay, it's okay. 50. 15.
As you guys can see that there's lots of motion going towards the doors, you can see that there's some people darting around town. You can see that one eyebrow Joey leaves the bar and goes straight into the barracks, and see that he comes out on the other side heading towards the south end. You can see the person that went up on top of the barracks there is still up there, pointing frantically down towards what they say is the Vipers outside.
Do I hear the Vipers though?
No, there's lots of movement within the area that you're at. So there's like large walls for the outside of the building. or like the
Okay.
outside of town. There's large walls.
Okay.
They're on top of the walls, yelling down to the inside of town, saying that the Viper's on the other side of the walls.
Uh,
Like they're coming
Let's,
from outside of town.
Okay.
Let's go see
Can I
what One-Eyed Joey was just in the barracks for. Why not?
Time to investigate.
So you want to travel south?
Might as well.
To the barracks. Towards Joey. Oh.
As you go towards the
One-Eyed.
barracks here, and just south of it, you can see that there's a camping ground with housing and stuff like that. You can see that there's many of these tents and almost like these small like wooden homes that people would just kind of stay up in, and it is like a grounds for training. So a lot of the people don't own like fabulous homes or anything of merit because they know that they're going to be traveling to go do guards work or be soldiers in other places. So it's a lot of tents and a lot of like little shacks and homes like that. As you can see that One Eyebrow Joey darts through the area and kind of just goes weaving in and out of some of the tents.
Yeah, let's go see if we can catch up to that guy. I'm going to increase my pace if I have to.
And you guys are all going this way?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
The DoorDasher called me. He can't find my house. I don't know how he can't find my house in an age where we have computers in our pocket, but yeah. So, fuck me, I guess.
Let's try again.
Anyway,
Okay. That is weird.
like I was trying to explain to him how to get where I'm at, and he just kept fucking interrupting me every 30 seconds.
That is weird.
Like if you're asking me how to get to my place, one, you gotta stop where you're at, and two, you gotta tell me where you're at, and then you have to listen to directions.
I'm pretty sure he's using you as an excuse to get free food.
I'm pretty sure too, which is why I canceled the order and told them I want my money back.
It's also
He
been
did
like
that to me to
it's also
get
been
picked up
like
at the station.
an
It's like,
hour.
I'm here. And I was like, no, you're not. And he's like, yes, I am. It's like, no, I'm not. And it says, canceled. It's like, how can you lie about that? Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Anyway, let's
Yeah.
all go fuck some shit up.
All right, as you guys go into the camping area, you see that some more of the people seems to be woken up and leave their tents, and you can see a lot of them have gotten up to like grab short swords and shields and getting like little bits of armor on before like leaving towards the walls. But it seems like there's a little bit of movement inside a few of the tents, and it seems like there's like the darting of feet seem to be by One Eyebrow Joey and the other individual who headed south here.
Wait, no. So, do we lose sight of One-Eyed Joey?
Yeah, he's like going through the tents and stuff like that. Yes.
It's getting intense.
Okay.
Stealing stuff.
Oh boy. Intense.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to do then. If we lost sight, I mean,
Track this
Are we-
douchebag down.
Yeah.
All right,
You can
there.
always try using your familiar to get a higher vantage point.
Todd, give
I
me a
can carry it
survival.
around.
Todd, give me either a survival or an investigation check.
Oh boy.
while he's doing that, Mixo makes a good point, and I summon my familiar, and I just see if it fly around and see if it has a bird's eye view, and see if it can find Todd for me.
Okay. And you're going to use your ability to see through it?
Nope. I'm gonna let it just give me a yes or no answer. Like it just could make noise. Let me know. Communicate
trashed
telepathically.
What kind of sound does a cat bat make?
Just makes a
Meow.
it will make a it will make that kind of sound if it sees it.
Yeah, I trashed out with a whole whopping
Telepathically.
4.
Todd, you get no leads on where it's going. But
That's about
the
right.
cat bat goes I guess.
Okay, and then I just try and have it like track it as we, try and zero in on them.
Okay, so you just wanted to kind of like dive bomb into the area?
Nope, just hover over it so we just try and catch up.
Oh, okay. Okay, as you guys begin to move
Like a drone.
along, and the area that you're in starts to get much quieter, as if like all the footsteps like of rampant people leaving the area gets very quiet. One turns around the corner, a dark cloaked creature, and kind of clocks all of you guys, and you can see that there's a hood on it and a little snout poking out.
Bingo.
Stab it. Stab that motherfucker.
30
Get him.
grungs on
Dad,
the...
follow
How
that
far
thing.
away?
30
How far away
grungs.
are we from it?
60 feet or so?
And then I immediately just go,
Damn
found
it.
one, and I just like
You can see
point
that
to my familiar and have my familiar just hover over it.
he turns
like-
and begins to like scour and run throughout the tents here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Anthrax is also going to help follow that thing.
Unless it gets under outside of drone point of view, essentially.
Which is like almost
We're
impossible.
chasing it. Yeah, we're chasing that bitch down.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys
Needs
begin
to
to
get
chase
them.
it down, you can hear that a large wooden door gets burst open. As you guys continue to follow, you find yourselves at a small home, and you can see that the door has been completely flung open here, and you can hear lots of frantic noise between two people speaking, and a lot of like clatter going on.
And I'm just gonna keep marching, and I just mutter to my friends like, if they have a tunnel to the sewer down there, I am gonna shoot every one of them I see until we reach that sewer.
I mean, isn't that the plan anyway?
I'm just stating the obvious, apparently.
Yeah. I mean,
Wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. That's all.
Exactly.
no, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair. If we get in there, we at least have to try to save anybody that this rat might be taking hostage. If indeed that's what he's doing. I guess let's go in after him, and I'm going to prepare an acid splash.
If One-Eyed Joey, whatever his name is getting in cohorts with these guys, then he's considered an interrogation target as well.
Okay.
Definitely. At the very least, we need to find out what he knows.
So you guys are just walking in. Okay.
We are charging in.
Okay.
I'm preparing a spell, but yeah, I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay.
I'm holding my gun out, ready to.
You
As
guys
you-
sure you don't want to send in Anthrax first real quick just to scope it?
No, they said they're
I
going
mean,
right
if you
in.
want to, but
They said they're going right in. So you guys go right in, and you can see that One Eyebrow Joey has another one of these guys gripped, the other one of his friends here. As you can see, a lot of the tables have been flipped over, and an entire bed frame and the entire thing has also been flipped. And you can see that there is a pit in the ground. As they are gripping each other and
you
look over,
fucking called it.
and they
Do I
looked
see
over.
the rat thing?
No, it is gone. As you can see, like these two here, he's just like, hey, I remember you guys from the fucking bar.
Anthrax is going to swing.
Oh wait, on Joe? No, hold on.
No?
Everybody roll initiative.
No?
Jesus.
Oh, wait, no. Back up. What was that, Ron?
We're just gonna ask him. It's like, what's the deal? What's with the pit?
What's with the
The
what?
rat's going down there?
I don't know what's down there, man. You think I go down there? That place stinks.
Why aren't you helping everyone with the Viper guys?
Singling a sewer.
What are you talking about, Sue? I don't know
I'm
nothing.
making
about
an
it.
intimidation check here. I
Yeah.
want to intimidate this guy.
Gotta say something
wanna help.
first.
I'll help
You gotta say
intimidate.
something first.
I've got proficiency in intimidation.
I do too. We all
I would
intimidate
add 5
him.
to that.
Look, if you want to find out what's down the sewer, you better tell us now, or you're going to find out real soon.
All right, let the man speak.
Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna take off all these heavy robes and clothes and just stand there in my full naked, slimy
God,
glory.
You
Put that
fucking-
away. I don't even. Oh, my
And
God. What do you
I'm
mean?
just kind of like stepping across the room, just discarding robes, and I'm like, all right, mate. I'm going to lay this out real fucking simple for you.
He's gonna do it.
There are women
Gross.
present.
If you
Ugh.
are dealing with these rats,
I'm gonna go up his butt.
if you've let them in, everything that's about to happen is your fault.
Listen,
And you've gone and betrayed your entire group of people. Everybody in this town is in danger because of you. So if you're dealing with them, you need to fess up right now, or I'm going to drown you in myself.
Just really love doing that.
they like look at each other really quickly and kind of like look at you. Drown me.
I'm gonna point to the fish that's in my body. That
You're wearing like a
is
trench
you.
coat, right?
No, he said that he was taking
No,
it
so
all
I was
off.
wearing like big, heavy mage clothes. I
Covering
was
it
wearing
all
these
up.
big, heavy mage clothes, covering it all up, and I just like threw all that aside.
All right.
So it's just big, clammy, blue cheeks.
Roll me an intimidation check,
Okay.
and I'm gonna roll for them as well. That wasn't great, but
What's your intimidation anyway?
Hey, is this worth spending a chronal shift to give them disadvantage, guys?
No.
No.
No, it's too soon for that.
what'd you get?
14 minus 1, a 13.
I had
Yeah, maybe.
If you have a -1, you might as well have made me do it. I have a +5.
Yeah,
I had
maybe.
+6.
Maybe we were a part of it, but like we got promised. You know, I don't have to fucking listen to you. Like,
He admitted to it. I judged them guilty.
I fucking no. You guys just got here. You guys don't know anything about what's been going on, anyways.
You
Guilty.
work with rats, literal
Hold on.
rats.
Enlighten us. Go ahead. Here's your chance to enlighten us.
Tell it to me, mate.
Listen, you let us walk out those doors, and we'll tell you.
Not happening. Enlighten us,
You-
though.
You tell us and we let you walk out those doors.
You see that both of them begin to pull out daggers, but one of them, one eyebrow Joey, his one
Anthrax
hand,
immediately swings upon seeing daggers.
his other hand starts.
Hold
to-
on. One of them, what? Please finish what you were saying.
Nah, he can swing. That's fine.
No, we're
Yep.
doing this. They pulled out weapons.
All right,
We're doing
everyone,
this.
Come
roll
on.
initiative then.
Okay.
I saw weapons.
This is why we can't go anywhere nice.
Nope. Anthrax rolls a 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
Hold on one
I
second.
got a 16 plus 3, so 19.
I have to.
Prod dice are
I
working.
got an 11 plus 6 is 17.
I got a 15.
You're on my dice tray.
What did Todd get? A
Oh, wait,
15?
rolling initiative. Ooh.
Evan got a 15.
What did Todd get?
Todd got, oh wait, that was an initiative roll. That wasn't an attack roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 16 plus 5, 21.
And what
Damn.
did Gertie get?
They're gonna be dead before I
That's
get to
a
go.
14.
15?
Oh, probably, yeah.
14.
I'll try to incapacitate one.
And what was the other guy's name? Hold on. What did I have down as his friend's name? Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna roll their initiatives. Not bad. First the initiative, Todd.
All right, Todd's gonna cast a whole whopping firebolt at I don't know,
Lord
the
of heaven,
one
you're
eye.
just so
Joey
good.
and friends.
Yeah,
Okay.
old one eyebrow. Will a 13 hit?
A 13 hits exactly.
Oh, sweet. All right, 1d10. A 5. A whole ass whopping 5. And then Anthrax is gonna swing on him.
And
From invisibility.
he's still invisible. Yep.
So a 13 plus 4.
Yep. 17 will hit.
All right, and that was like 3d6. 1, 2, 3, and roll. 7.
7 damage.
7 whole damage.
Okay.
Wow, that was pretty terrible.
Yeah. It was a 3, a 3, and a 1. Okay, I mean, you can't get everything nice.
Good.
Okay. So that was Todd's turn, and then it is Gromit. It is your turn.
Okay, let me just give me a sec. Okay. I'm gonna try charm person on the other guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of roll do I make?
Saving hit DC of 12. Wisdom.
Wisdom save. He has a +2 to this. He got a 15 plus 2, 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping. Okay. Well, that's your. I tried.
Next in the initiative is Joey. And Joey is going to, you're going to see like a swirl of necrotic energy in his other hand begin to form. And as saw you shoot a firebolt at him, Anthrax, he's going to make a spell attack against you. I mean, Todd, not Anthrax.
Actually,
I
let's see.
only have 5 HP, so you don't want to count spell that one.
I can't count spell. We're on the 3rd level.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So he only has a +3 to this to hit. That is, wow, that's an 18 plus 3, 21.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm a sorcerer.
He is also casting he is casting inflict wounds.
So he's in melee combat with Todd?
When did he get in melee combat with me? I'm like in the back.
He could walk up to you. He's got 30. You guys went into a shack.
Through everybody else. Anyway. So an inflict wounds is coming at me. What next?
I'm gonna use my reaction to Colonel Chip to make him roll at disadvantage.
Okay. +3 to hit. A nat 20. So
Okay.
So he did have
nothing
disadvantage.
changed.
Nope.
a 10, a 2, and an 8. Oh my god.
So Anthrax or Todd drops.
Okay.
Okay.
Todd drops here as next in the initiative
started this.
is Mixo.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the guy who just attacked Todd,
That's Joey.
and I'm going to make an attempt to grapple him
Okay.
at advantage.
Okay.
2.
He has a +0 to strength. 11.
A 17 plus 2. A 19.
He's grappled. He's just like, what's with you guys? I told you just leave us alone. What's your problem?
And then I'm gonna drag him over the hole.
Yes.
And throw him in.
Yes.
A shove action is an action, though.
But what about drop?
Yeah, can't I just bring him over here and
Pull
let him
him
go?
over the hole and then just let him go. Is not an action.
Is release an action?
This is my guy, and I'm just going.
Is my arm is now suddenly tired. Action.
I mean, to play devil's advocate, if you grapple a thing, you occupy its space, you can only drag it, and you can't move it off of your square unless you also want to go over the edge while dragging it. You can't do that.
I'm gonna drag it up to the edge of this hole and like look down. How far do it look like?
5 to 10 feet.
5 to 10 feet.
Maybe
That's so
maybe
much.
15 feet. Maybe 15 feet deep. Yeah. It's got to get into like a cavern.
Do not go in the hole with him. I cannot.
I
trust-
won't go out of the. I won't go in the hole with him. I'm just gonna hold him over it.
You want to make like an
Just, like,
intimidation
I'm-
check if you want, like as a
Yeah.
bonus action?
Yeah.
Intimidate him?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to say?
I'm gonna try
Like,
to
hostage
intimidate him.
attack.
I'm holding him over this by the collar of his neck. My hands like wrapped all the way around his throat, and like
The way I can imagine it is
just
like you're
stretches.
you're like that slime that can kind of like
Yeah.
kind of just like you're in your space, but you're also holding him over the hole. That's fine.
Yeah. I kind of just lean him over it so he can see straight down the hole, and I'm just like, all right, mate. I did warn you.
Yeah.
Both of you put him up and surrender, or I'm gonna start throwing people in the fucking hole.
You're gonna have to go down there to solve the problem anyways. You'll be outnumbered.
Hmm?
You'll be swarmed.
What was that? Solve what problem?
You'll be swarmed. You'll be swarmed. They'll outnumber you. Especially.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll be down there getting ate up too.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be.
come on, mate. These are rats. You really think they're not gonna fucking gnaw your knobbers off? Come on.
Roll that intimidation check.
You brought his novel.
Hey, something good. An 18 minus 1, a 17.
Okay, he's gonna do a con save. I don't want to be eaten, man. I've seen them eat all kinds of fucking weird shit, man.
I bet you have. I bet you have.
I have. I've seen them. Just, you know what?
We go down there. You're on the menu too.
You want to know the most fucked up thing I've seen though?
Probably my face.
Not even close. I've seen
You
one.
eat ass first, right?
Anyway, that's gonna be my turn. I'm just gonna threaten to throw people in the hole.
He's terrified. He's terrified. So, next in the initiative is Todd. Evan. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I'll gladly take an extra turn.
So, looking at the other guy, what's he about to do?
He looks kind of terrified that Mixo's holding him over the hole.
Okay.
He just has a dagger, but he doesn't look like he has magic in his fingers.
All right. Well, while holding my gun out in one hand, my other hand has pretty much like a tape dispenser, and it kind of like just one of those box tapes deals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just doing that all over Todd's face, just kind of wrapping him like bandages, and I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Nice.
You gain 10 health.
That's pretty good.
I'm twice as strong as when I dropped.
Then I just continue to hold my gun on the other guy, and that's my go.
Listen, buddy. I don't want any problems.
Oh, he's a list.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know shit. We're gonna be We're gonna be fucking part of them, okay? We're gonna be one.
He's trying to intimidate us.
Shut the fuck up. Yo, you were already down. You took it like a bit. You went down, homie.
Oh, how adorable.
You
He's
went
trying to
down,
scare
homie.
us. I get knocked out on a regular basis at home.
Why
doesn't
did your
scare
mommy
me.
and your daddy beat you? You haven't. What's your problems?
Oh yeah, they beat me
Suddenly I
harder than you
understand
ever
why
did.
he's such an asshole.
And now it's his turn. He's just gonna pull out his dagger, and he's gonna see that Mixo's holding over his friend, and he's gonna look
Just
at the rest.
don't do it, man.
He's gonna look at the rest of you, and he can see that his friend Joey's like in a panic, and he's gonna put the knife down on the ground. Like, listen, man, I'm not here for the trouble, man. The Ratlings promised us, we're gonna be accepted into the Viper Gang. Things were gonna be fine.
Hey, answer me a question real quick.
Why you
where'd
keep
get
going
that
down
lisp?
like a
Sucking
bitch?
all that dick? You suck all that dick? That's why you got a lisp?
You see that he grabs the dagger and makes a throwing weapon attack now.
You dumb motherfucker! God damn it!
He has a +3, a 13 +3 for throwing dagger
God,
attack.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
God damn it, Andrew!
that's a 2.
Wait.
Shit,
Todd's prone. He has disadvantage.
Yeah, it is disadvantage.
For a thrown weapon. That's right. Oh, that dice jumped.
Not
A
20.
15 +3.
Yeah. Okay. Still.
You take
I
4
gave it a
points.
shot.
I-
tried.
I hate to do this to you, but Will, do you want me to try and make that miss?
No, don't. Just
No.
Just-
Just let
it is
me
a-
sit in it.
Alright.
You take 4 points of damage as a dagger flies across the room. He was literally surrendering.
I like to imagine Will, it hits you in your thigh and you're just like
Yeah.
I still took worse, you bitch.
I didn't want this to happen, okay? I didn't want
You
this.
drew
Why are you
first
such
blood,
an
not me.
asshole?
You drew first blood. God damn it.
That's gonna be the end of his turn. And next in the initiative
Kill him.
is the last one, Gertie.
Lord. Gertie's gonna go over to little lispy boy who was ready to surrender just a second ago before something had to happen.
He is also unarmed completely now.
Excellent. Gertie's gonna walk over to him and sort of hold her hands up in a sort of like take it easy sort of motion.
Hey.
And
I'm not trying to start any problems. Your friend has a big attitude problem.
And then
Wh-
she punches him in the face, right?
now, dear, there's no denying that he's got issues.
I feel like he's got daddy issues. Huh? You got daddy issues back there?
I do have daddy issues.
Yeah, I knew it.
I'll
I
just
have
say,
two.
I'll just say, Gertie, can you grab that guy? As I got my gun trained on him.
Now listen, I'll have no more harsh talk towards each other.
Yeah.
Now you can't get mad at him for having a smart mouth and then pop an attitude on your own. You understand me?
What's gonna happen to Joey?
Well,
None of you don't surrender, I'm gonna throw him in a fucking hole.
Well, I don't
That
understand
all
what that
depends on
thing
how
is.
well
Then
you cooperate.
Roll me a persuasion check then.
Okay. Gertie's supposed to be good at this, so we'll see. 14 plus 4, that's 18.
Yeah, I'm willing to cooperate. No problem.
Okay. Now, dear, we just have a few questions here for you. Now, I'm going to walk you over here now. And now, don't you pay no, never mind to this little asshole traveling with us.
You hear that?
We're gonna have a comment. Now, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
You hear that over there? You just a
Shut
little
your
asshole.
mouth.
Little
She's gonna pop him
asshole.
right in the mouth. She's gonna pop him right in the mouth. What the fuck did I just say? Grandma, have no more of that now. Now you can't expect him to not sass you, and then you expect you get to do sassing. You understand me?
Hey, listen. I understand what's going on. All right.
Yeah, all right.
Joey been running the operations and stuff, so things been okay. I just kind of middleman. We're just gonna all be a Viper. Gonna be no problem. I get one cool stash, man.
Okay. The Vipers may seem to have some cool things, but they're not cool kids.
They cool.
They're a bunch of bastards.
What's your question,
I-
lady?
I came from a town that was ruled by the Vipers, and they were a bunch of bastards. They were horrible to everybody who was there. Now,
You came from
don't wanna
Vox Hollow?
You want to see the people in this town oppressed by a bunch of bastards, now do ya?
You came from Vox Hollow? I love that place. You ever been to Joel's Crab Shack?
Not as often as I'm sure I could have.
Heard she made some great friends there.
Now wait a second. He says that he loves that place, but when you go to Vox Hollow, you can't leave. So has he just heard of this place, or has he actually been there?
You can.
We're lawyering you, DM.
So remember, the person who allows you in and out is Jasper. If Jasper allows you out, you can get out. So like if you're doing business with the Vipers, you're probably allowed in and out.
Yeah. I don't much care for that. That makes Gertie uncomfortable. She thinks maybe he's in too deep with the Vipers. She's gonna casually walk him outside.
That is more like it.
Stab him in the fucking kidney.
So I'm just gonna say, I mean, guys, let's be real.
As he gets
is-
escorted outside, he does like that shoulder bump thing with Todd, and he's just
We're
like,
not
"You still fucking
judge and
bitch."
juror here.
He's gonna
I think
pop
we
him in the
should-
mouth again.
Turn
Oh,
these two
fuck.
asswads into Owen and let it be his problem while we try and handle this rat problem.
I
Owen
agree.
let them leave before.
Well, he
Like,
didn't
they
know
were
about
in-
this. They could've lied.
Yeah. This is new evidence. This is new charges.
Can I try and restrain the guy that I'm strangling? And just drag him off to Owen?
You already have him grappled, right?
Technically, it would be
Yeah.
his turn first.
Yeah, it would be. I doubt he's breaking that grapple.
He can fuck around and find out if he wants to.
That's a 9 plus 0.
Say 19 plus 2 is 21.
Yeah, he's still grappled.
Does a flat 9 beat that? Does a flat 9 beat a 21?
You know what, man?
I can't remember.
Just drop me. You won't do it. They'll accept me. They'll accept me down there.
And that, my friend, is the problem. So, I say we just turn these assholes in, let Owen sort this shit out. Either that or we execute them now.
Okay, I'm gonna restrain him. I'm just gonna
All right, give me
like just his head is sticking out.
another strength check.
Just his
Gromit,
nose.
Gromit, give me a perception check.
Oh,
Perception
shit.
check?
Oh, shit.
Where's my 20?
14 plus 2?
Yeah, Joey got a 5. Joey got a 5.
Yeah. So just
15. Dirty 20. 17 plus 3.
Gromit, you can hear that there's like nestling going on in the hole somewhere.
You're down there.
You can hear them like moving around.
How far away is the constable's office where we were from where we are now?
Across town.
Like mile, like feet, 2 miles, 8 miles.
Minutes.
time frame.
24 inches.
2 feet?
I mean,
Blocks.
No, he said 24 inches, like 2 feet. I don't know. Take you 15 minutes of just like fast-paced walking, but you are also like grappling a person that's trying to get away.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I mean,
Actually, I'm gonna change my grip on the guy I'm grappling, and just like he's sticking halfway in and out of my body, kind of like that.
He's planking.
Yeah, he's
So-
planking forcibly.
I
He's
just-
being planked upon.
talk out my options amongst the group and say, well, our choices are now. Then, if Gromit, did you say anything about the like? Would we have known it? I'm sorry, I
What?
may not have heard all that.
I just
Like my
listened to it.
character probably wouldn't have noticed that on his own.
There's a lot of them down there. They ever
Okay.
close this?
Well, then that's the dilemma. We have found one hole. There might be others. By the time we get back, they could even close this one and move on.
What we need is a bomb.
Why don't we light a fire in this one?
So our options are plug this hole ourselves.
You heard me.
Light a fire in this one, and then kind of cover it up with something, so the smoke
Where's
only
that
has
fireball when you
one
need it?
direction to go.
I need an incendiary fireball, please.
Oh, geez. Almost as if we know somebody who has a firebug. And
I
someone
need
who
a-
shoots firebolts.
We need like a
I
cask
know, right?
of alcohol. Make a giant Molotov cocktail.
Wait, there's
We
tables.
got
and
this
stuff.
mate. We got this
Yeah,
guy's
this-
dead right here.
We are inside of a
Break
shack.
that down.
There's furniture in here. Throw
Any
the
furniture,
in and
just
burn
throw
it.
all furniture in the hole.
You're not gonna stop them. This hole goes deep. Deep.
That's good to know.
That's good to know. We'll smoke them out.
Nah.
Set one on fire and then throw it down and see how deep it goes.
Well, like the hole itself is like 15 feet before you like hit ground.
Before it goes off.
Yeah,
Oh.
and then it
But
like
if we
tunnels
if we
under the
cause-
ground.
if we cause a big enough furniture fire, smoke might rise up in other places, and we can see where the smoke rises up, and we can find out where the other holes might be.
And in the best case scenario,
Like weapons.
they start suffocating.
Dang.
Sounds good to me.
In the worst case scenario, we find out where all the holes are.
And then
Also,
part of me is just like,
I think the
you
worst
don't
case
really
scenario
think
holes are so deep that the smoke doesn't come up.
you
like
don't
if
think
these
that they
are
live in
ants
this place.
tunnels. You feel me?
you don't want to try to
What could
talk
it
to
hurt?
Joey any bit more?
So, how do we stop the bullshit?
What you talking about?
Don't get me wrong, this is a good start. But I think this kid that's currently being strangled, since he's the one who was the kid that I've got is the middleman, but he said that the kid that's being strangled is the one who was doing the most dealings with them. So
Yeah, Joey was
we
the
ought
one
to
that
bring
was.
as much information out of him before we kill him as possible.
Joey was doing the most, as the other guy introduces himself as Murph, as the middleman.
Murph the middleman.
Yep.
I love it.
Murph the muff mouth.
Hey, you need to shut the fuck up, or somebody's gonna close that mouth for you.
With what? Those weird dick sucking lips?
Shut the fuck up.
You don't even have a knife. I have your knife. This
You
is
don't-
my knife now.
I'm gonna pop them both in the mouth.
Looks like you needed a knife,
Grandma,
you
no.
little weakling foot.
I'm gonna pop the motherfucking Murph in the mouth.
Pop again. God damn it.
This is getting
You
us
know-
nowhere.
You know what they say about somebody with two
Let's-
black eyes, right?
Hold on.
When
Hold on.
first-
I do actually have a couple more questions for these assholes.
Okay.
At gunpoint, I just walk up and was like, okay, I'm
Oh.
tired of waiting around.
Whoa.
How long have these guys been dealing with this nonsense?
Whoa. Let's back it up a little bit, man. Do you want to
Answer
roll?
him.
Do you want to roll like a persuasion or an intimidation check here?
It's the same either one, so you make the choice.
You choose, man. You're
I'll do intimidation. I'll be like, okay,
yeah.
I'm tired of waiting around with this.
They should not be the same.
This is straight to
rolled
gunpoint. Yeah, it's
A
the
natural 15, and I'm just like, how long have you guys been working with the rats?
few weeks.
How long have they been gathering anything?
Few weeks. They
What
came.
have they been gathering?
They've been gathering weapons and armor. They're just trying to beef themselves up.
To
They-
fight what?
We don't know that much. We're just trying to get them the stuff.
Why?
I fire next to him.
God damn
They're
it,
gonna
that's
take
loud.
the town.
Fuck. God.
What are they going to fight?
I don't know what they're gonna fight, but they think they're seeming to really team up underground. It seems like whatever they're trying to do, they're trying to get their numbers up, and they're gonna go like swamp something out underground.
The
And-
grung. They're after the grung.
Well, I mean, the Grung apparently have.
Like we just been dealing with their captain. Oh, that rat captain down there. He's a
What's the
fucking,
captain's
he's a
name?
fucking weirdo.
What did you call the captain when you were there?
What was that? I got a ringing in my ear. What the what?
Who's the captain?
You hear Joey speak up. His name is Captain Rat Sparrow.
Motherfucker, no, he
That's the
is.
worst name I've ever fucking. I swear, these rats.
Hearing this name makes me want to hit this guy. Just hit him. Like, you're either
Just
lying to
on
me
purpose.
or you're
If you're
saying
kidding,
something that
you're not.
shouldn't exist. Okay.
Yes, that is the captain's name.
All right. Well, I've got everything I need.
When was your
Yeah,
next
useless.
meetup with them supposed to be?
They always just hang down in the hole.
Okay. When was your next delivery to them in the hole?
Well, we
Are
just
they
made
expecting one tonight?
we just made the distraction outside. They were supposed to come up, take some shit, whatever they were looking for, and go back down.
Where's the shit? Where's their shit?
They were gonna just go around and steal some shit. We just made the distraction with the Vipers up front.
Wait, so they're out stealing shit and coming back?
They were going to until you guys came along.
Oh,
Explain the connection
Okay.
between the vipers and the rats.
Okay, I think I get what going on. Let's go get our friends the constable.
The connection is between the dick and your mouth, boy.
I don't
I
know,
say-
man. You got the
I
mouth
boxed
for it.
Boy, don't make me waste a second level spell paralyzing your ass for the next hour.
I say we just throw them in the hole. We see the rats, how many there are that try and do what they can, and we handle the rats as they come, and we just burn this hole out.
The rats will welcome us.
Not if
big,
you're
and
wounded.
then they'll eat you.
Hey,
I think.
Not if you're wounded, and I just shoot him in the kneecap.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
God.
He would make an attack roll with advantage.
Oh my gosh. We were doing so well.
We are doing so well.
Natural 20.
Not anymore.
Roll double
Oh,
dice.
This is more beautiful than I could have imagined.
Roll double dice. The other one doesn't have the same stats as Joey does.
It's
Jesus.
only damn. Even with 2, I rolled a 4, a 1 plus 3, so 8.
You shoot and it blows through his whole kneecap. He just like breaks right to the floor, screaming about his leg.
I just say this man has tried to condemn this entire place. He holds no worth anymore. He is but fodder.
Oh my
And I
god, you
throw him
stopped
into
my
the
fuck.
hole.
What?
My whole fucking leg! Oh my god!
Throw him in the hole.
Oh, they're gonna eat you kneecap first.
What kneecap is
No, they'll
gone?
probably go for the ass or the eyes first.
Oh my god.
Hey,
yeah.
by the way, Todd, send your dad to go get one of the constables. Tell him where we're at.
Fucking shit, man.
Yeah, Dad, go do that. I guess. Try not
I'm
to
gonna
spook
slap the
guards
dude
too
that's in my
much.
stomach a couple times. I'm just gonna slap him silly. And just be like, you know better than to resist, right? That's what I thought, bitch.
I guess I'd try not to spook the guards, I guess.
And yeah, he's just going to wander off and give the guards.
So he's gonna go a couple 100 feet out
Yeah.
and make his way over, I guess, to one of the constables, Owen or Eloy. Which would you like?
Let's go, Owen.
Okay, that was the one that you're talking to the most there.
Yeah.
In the room. So you go, and how would a ghost speak with somebody who's like who's on high alert?
You have to ask the question. You know he's just gonna turn the voice model on and say, "Hey, fuck boy."
Look. Stop being correct.
I know you too well.
Look, that's what he's gonna do now.
Okay, so you're there invisible behind Owen. This is fine. This is fine.
Oh boy, here we go. Spooky voice right in his ear.
Hey, buddy.
You
I
can
need
see
you to do something for me.
you can see he was like over top of the wall, and you can see he was yelling down at something. Need something from me? Who's? Wait,
Hi.
Eloy.
Me, your conscience.
You sound a bit different than my conscience. Usually,
You don't know your conscience. Shut up. Andre. Me. It's only me. Anyway, I need you to go check out a shack. Our friends, found your perpetrators. Your rats.
you're definitely with the group that came in, aren't you?
Look, don't ask questions.
You're with Todd.
I'm with Todd.
He turns, and he sees nothing.
You have pretty eyes.
What? Why are you gonna make it weird?
You see, he turns to Eloy and he goes, "Things are getting weird, but I'm gonna be back." You can see that he starts walking down the stairway, and starts walking to the south.
Anthrax is gonna materialize himself, just like yeah.
Follow me.
And yeah, Anthrax is gonna just out in the plain ass open, just not particularly giving a shit anymore. Just lead him over to the shack.
As Owen like
I have a question.
stops to look at the ghost. He's just like
Hold on, voice on.
he's just like,
I didn't say stop.
"Why are you roaming with them?" As he reaches for a blade.
Oh shit.
Anthrax says nothing and dematerializes.
Owen goes back and gets 2 more guards to come with.
Oh shit.
Oh boy, friends.
Is there
All right,
anything
well,
else
we got 15 minutes.
Is there anything else you
before-
guys would like to do with these guys? So one of them has a completely like blown out
I
leg.
threw that one in the hole if possible.
Sure, not fighting back.
Yep. And I see how many rats try to fuck with this guy. And my goal, if everyone's willing, is to try and pick these rats off from up here.
You throw him down into the hole as like he just like lands and hits the ground. And you can just hear him just like, ugh. This is so fucked up. It's so fucked up.
Did he take any damage?
15 feet?
Yeah.
It's 10 feet after the first 10 feet.
Like,
So.
He doesn't have any weapons or anything, does he?
No.
no.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go find a chair
These are
for
just
him.
Kids. They may be assholes, but they're just kids.
I'm gonna go find a chair
Mm-hmm.
for him and throw him down a chair. Just like use the pseudopod to extend it, grab the chair, pull it back, lower it into the hole, and just be like, "Hey, use this to defend yourself."
Oh man, this is fucked up. They're not gonna eat me, man. Oh fuck my fucking leg. God, you're a psycho up there, man. Who gave you a gun?
You know,
Don't
that's a
say-
really good question. Who
Don't
did
say
give you a gun?
Anything.
That sounds like something Food would say.
I just sit there staring from the top of the hole, waiting to see the results of what I've done.
Are you still aiming? Like, are you aiming the gun at him, or are you just waiting?
I am literally just aiming into the darkness, waiting for something to peek. Like, he is literally just the bait to my trap.
How are you guys not chaotic evil? Like, what the fuck?
Look, this guy
Look.
tried to condemn this entire town the entire
Yeah.
world essentially to rat infestation. That he
Yeah.
brought this upon himself.
And then he
He really
attacked
did.
us.
Thinking that far ahead.
Tried to threaten us, wants to get in with an evil gang that we know for a fact is evil. Stupid, but evil. Mostly
Look.
stupid.
I may not be chaotic good, but I could be chaotic neutral.
As
I'm chaotic good.
Joey speaks up from being planked, and he's just like, "Listen, man, just I don't know if they're gonna come for him. He's just like this little piece of shit. They're gonna know who he is, and they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do. Okay?
They're gonna know he's food now.
Yeah, maybe.
There's meat hanging out.
Listen. Just don't turn us in. Like this'll
No,
all go away.
That's not happening. Just
well, no
period. That one's not happening.
I'm gonna like turn him so he's looking up at me,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna look down at him and go, "Mate, you already done and fucked it. You've already gone and fucked it. You might as well sit here and eat that pie because
You're not gonna stop
this
them.
is what's going to happen.
You're not gonna stop them.
We're going to turn you in. You're probably gonna get the arse beating of your life, but your life doesn't have to end here. This doesn't have to be the end. You kids went down a wrong path. One of you fell into the wrong path now. You might have been encouraged to fall into it. But, you can still make this up. You can come back from this.
I just look at him and be like, be lucky he said that you planned most of it, otherwise you'd be the one in the hole.
As the guy down in the hole is just like, can I switch spots with them? This isn't fun anymore.
No. This is still fun.
So there's no rat activity whatsoever,
You can hear like skittering.
but they're not trying
nothing-
to at all?
Yeah.
Not so much.
Fucking cowards. What are they so afraid of?
A man with a gun?
Who's let off rounds 3 times so far?
I mean, you guys willing to jump in the hole?
Not yet, not yet.
Not without my dad.
As the door opens up here, and you can see that there's the Constable Owen and 2 other guardsmen. He's just like, I got a strange message from one of your friends. I believe to be a friend of yours. He showed me his
What
Gas
friend?
Friend
Friend
has been wallowing in the hole for
a
15
ghastly
minutes.
mug showed me his face. What have you found? What is
Hi.
it? He walks into the room and just like he can see that there's blood splatter on the ground, and he looks in the hole and sees like a screaming kid holding his knee. This must be where they've been coming from.
These
At
two
least
have
one of
been
them.
These
giving
two.
them information and supplies. A fight ensued, and this is the result.
They tried to throw your whole town under a wagon. Almost said under the bus.
He kind of looks at
We
like
think there are a lot of rats down there.
he looks at
And
There
Mixo,
are a lot of press out there. You can hear them.
looks at Mixo, and he's just like,
Don't
what is
don't
going on?
ask questions.
Okay.
I'm a jelly man. There's a person sticking out of my stomach.
Yeah, like he can see all this, yeah.
Don't ask questions.
He knows who the
I'm
person
going
is,
to
too.
turn the lad over to your friends and throw him in a cell. Maybe kick him in the dick, but don't kill him. He's still just a kid. He
He'll
can
be
turn
lucky.
his life around.
He'll
for
be
a bit.
lucky to keep his dick by the end of the night.
They said
That's
that
fair.
there was a distraction from the Viper gang that caused by the walls to allow the rats to use this hole to try and steal more supplies.
Is that right? As you can see, Joey's just like, maybe they're lying. Maybe it's really them. Maybe they came through the hole, man. What do you know?
We've been here for less than 2 hours.
We came
Right.
through the gate. The guards saw us.
Shut
We have
up.
witnesses.
Shut
We
up.
literally checked in through the gate.
Mate, they saw us in the tavern like an hour ago. Come on, you're not. Who the hell do you think you're lying to?
You put him down as the two guardsmen grab either side of him and take away his weapons. And
I'm gonna start like getting dressed again.
Okay. And they look down at the kid in the hole. They're just like, well, who's supposed to get that kid?
It's like, you might as well pull him
I
up,
reach
Mixo.
an arm all the way out and down into the hole and drag the kid out of the hole
Murph's just like, man,
by his injured leg.
I don't know which. Ah! Ah! Why the leg? Oh my god!
Sorry, it was just the first thing I saw.
You can see like he's just starting to go pale from blood loss.
I'm willing to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on him.
No, he has 3
take
HP left.
Okay.
Yeah, you rolled lower than his hit dice. It was a non-lethal attack.
Okay.
He'll never walk again, but you know, he'll never play football.
I'll never recover from this.
What were you, a ballet dancer?
Oh.
Well, that's what you get.
What are you
for
gonna
going
do? Make
backwards.
fun of me if I was?
Yes.
You can see that he also just gets dragged off by the guardsmen here.
Well,
As Owen looks at
solve
you guys,
your problem,
and he
mostly.
goes, if they're really down there, this may have stopped them for now, but whatever's
Well,
down
yeah.
there is the real problem. They just fester in numbers.
Well, you give us time to rest up. I say we can go on extermination mode, and we'll go down there with you.
Hey, Ghost Dan. I'm sorry, Anthrax.
I can accept who's dead.
Hello?
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 So, you think you could do a favor and scout ahead for us?
Roger, Dodger.
And he's just going to be all invisible like and take a peeky peek inside the hole
How far
and wander in a little ways, see what he sees.
You're gonna go in the hole and try to go a little bit further?
Yep. Anthrax is going to scout the hole.
Alright. You go and can he smell?
Hold up, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can he sense smell?
It doesn't say that he can't.
Alright. I'm into it. So as you go into the hole and go about 30 feet through the first cavern here, you find your way to a bigger cavern, and I'm just going to read the descriptions that I have. A putrid smell of death and spoiled leftovers lingers in the almost musty air. Sounds of rushing water come from the north and can be heard as if waves are crashing. To the east, a looming dark tunnel where the smell of the spoiled rations is coming from. All is silent outside the sounds of the water rushing. You can see that there's a tunnel further to the north, and there's a tunnel going to the east.
Anthrax will check the north first.
He can just keep moving?
Yeah, like he doesn't particularly have a range.
He got his ice
As
cream.
as far as like the telepathy speak, yeah, he's got the 100-foot, but other than that, he doesn't particularly have a range.
And you can only swap your senses while he's within 100
Yeah,
feet.
within 100 feet. Yeah.
But it's
So
he's
once he
a little
gets
unique
past a
because
certain,
he's intelligent.
so yeah, he just loses most of the familiar shenanigans once he gets out of the range. But yeah, he's
Becomes
more or
its own
less.
thing.
Yeah, he's just kind of on his own, doing his own shenanigans.
He can still come back and tell you the info after he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you start to make your way down the tunnel, you would lose that like 100-foot range.
Oh, he's out of my range, guys. I don't know what's going on down there.
Unless you want to
So do
like
you
start
wanna
bringing them
bring
back.
it around, or what do you want to do? I just gotta look around. It's like, if we're going down there, let me know now, and I'll summon a scarab and give us some shielding for a while.
Listen, if you guys are going to go down there, you might need some of these. As he pulls out 2 potions of greater healing.
Ooh.
That
I
would
just
be a
look at
great
one as
benefit.
like, Todd, you'll probably need both of these.
Maybe just one.
He hands one to
Anyone
the...
else care for the other?
Anyone? Anywhere else? Anyone?
I'm gonna give it to the old lady.
Oof. I have no
She needs it
objections.
for her aching joints.
That's ageist.
I just look at him and say thank you.
Tell me I'm wrong.
That's definitely going to help for us taking care of this problem for you.
We're gonna go take a look around and ensure that this Viper nonsense is just a distraction. And then we're gonna get the guards to check these other homes, abandoned or occupied, and ensure that there's no more of these holes.
You might consider, we had wondered about putting perhaps a large fire in each of the holes to sort of literally smoke them out.
How about not doing that while you're down there?
Understood.
Could you alert? Could you
I'm
alert
looking.
other guards
Yeah.
to the location of this hole
Of course.
and get a few guys to actually pay attention to this hole?
Here's the problem is that they don't know which of the guards are corrupted or not. Remember earlier he said he thinks some of the guards have been bribed in some way, shape, or form.
I'm just gonna get some of my
That is true.
known men to take a look around.
Keep an eye on that Blaze fellow. I don't like the sound of his name.
Sure. Son, you look really injured, by the way. You feeling okay?
I am not okay, sir.
Yeah, you don't seem like it.
There was a dagger in my leg. And also I got bit up by a rat earlier in the night.
My God.
Not particularly okay.
Well, if we're going down there, it'd
If
probably be best if we took a short breather, got our faculties about us, sorted our gear before we head down.
okay.
I mean,
Uh,
we could take a short rest right here if we could.
He takes those guys and he brings them back out of the building, the 2 that you have dealt with, and lead you guys back out of the building. And as you guys begin to discuss a little bit, I'll say that the time of you guys interrogating and blowing the kneecap off and stuff like that, it's some good downtime. It's leisure time. I'll give you guys the benefits of a short rest. Now I'm gonna go to the washroom.
Okay.
Just look around and it's like, you guys don't think I was too harsh on the kid, do you?
Oh, that was way too harsh. You fucking shot him.
Oh no, I don't think he was harsh enough.
I didn't expect a split room.
I mean, if we intimidated him, we'd have been fine. We didn't actually have to, like, pull his leg off. I think we made a point.
Just, I imagine, like, the bone in the kneecap is, like, hanging out of the skin. Like, it's just, like it's fucked. Yeah, like...
Yeah.
He's not doing well.
Like, this is a lifelong injury for this kid.
Yeah.
Wait, how old
If
was
he
the
even
kid?
survives it. I mean,
Peasant,
you know,
this is
none of
like the
these towns seem to have any
1600s.
doctors.
Like, dude's life expectancy was probably around 30. You dropped it down to about 25.
He wouldn't have lasted long against the rats anyway.
So he had the
Shoot,
stats of
if
just
he
a
doesn't get proper medical treatment now, like he's probably not living to next week.
Joey had different stats, but that guy just had the stats of a bandit. So like, you were outright
no.
close to killing him with a knee shot.
Damn.
I'm assuming if both of my attacks had hit him, he'd be dead by now.
No, you attacked Joey. Joey would have lived.
No. If my attacks got the other guy.
Oh,
the guy, yeah.
yes. Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
he'd be
wash
dead.
him. Be right back. You guys roll your hit dice. You guys get your benefits of the short rest.
Fun fact: Todd has not killed a single creature in this entire session yet.
Just answer.
Yeah. Only Rex has killed anything, and Todd has not killed a single thing. This is funny to me.
Todd's hands are somehow clean.
Todd's hands are the most clean.
Still think these rats are fucking cowards for not trying to do anything.
Yeah. I wonder if Dad's ever coming home.
I mean,
He wandered off.
Send him out for rat milk.
He went out for rat milk, not sure if he's ever coming home.
I mean, we heard a bunch of them scurrying around, right? Where'd they all
Yeah.
go?
I don't know. We heard them scurrying, and then Anthrax goes in and there's nothing.
Right? So, like, the gunshots completely scared them off? Man, cowards.
Maybe. Absolute cowards.
Or maybe just the audacity of throwing somebody down there with a very large flesh wound in the leg and just saying, try and come and get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's, oh, man. It was a little rough.
Just a little bit.
But something about trying to be the guiding force to the collapse of society.
You know, well, being
really
a
set me
deadbeat
off.
dad in this setting must be so hard because he can't go out for cigarettes.
There are no cigarettes to go out for.
Hey man, there's that good hobbit weed. I don't know.
Pipe weed.
Exactly, there you go. There may not be cigarettes, but there's pipes. He went out to find a pipe and just never came home.
And I feel better now because he said that guy was a bandit. So fuck bandits.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, fuck that guy anyway.
Just in general.
He literally stabbed you in the leg and nearly killed you.
Yeah. I mean, getting dropped to 0 HP ain't nothing new for Todd.
So what do you
Yeah, it
think
was
about the
just
rat
another
hole?
day for you.
Yeah. Just your average people just whooped my ass kind of day.
You know, this is startlingly reoccurring for Todd.
Yes.
So are we going in the hole?
I think we're going to go in the hole.
We're going in the hole.
How long do you think it will take before we get into the first encounter?
35 seconds. I think they're waiting just on the inside of the hole.
I'm going to summon the scarab, and everybody within 10 feet will get temporary HP.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be pretty helpful throughout the rest of the whole fight. Every bonus action that I take will be a refreshing of that temporary HP. You gotta stay within 10 feet of me.
So does Todd also use one of the potions, or did you heal up just fine?
Oh, let me roll real quick.
So you guys don't like my captain name? Come on.
It's a little too on the nose there.
You might as well have named him Captain Ratty McRatface.
I definitely thought that he was just fucking with us. Like he had made up that name just to fuck with us. Just like, you motherfucker.
Well, it did, but
Oh no, there's like a whole colony.
Okay, with my hit dice, I rolled just fine with 2. I am back to max. Todd feeling good. He's used to this shit.
Is everybody
You're
done?
getting used to getting your ass whooped?
Todd's
That's
been
never
used
good.
to getting his ass whooped. It's like, sure, go ahead, throw a dagger in his leg. Watch him shrug that off a couple hours later.
Yeah, I will. You. What ordinary name you got there, Todd?
What a nasty lip you got there, shitface.
Yo, don't make fun of my lisp.
I'm gonna make fun of your lisp all night.
No, that's not fair. That's so not nice.
Nah, I don't care. I'm not nice.
This is Mike Tyson.
That's not even close to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's not a bitch like you.
Best pound for pound fighter that ever was.
Time for pound a bitch.
Pound for pound your
There you
mom
go.
all night.
Not
I'm just.
enough.
Anyways.
First you got that nasty lisp, now you got that nasty hobble.
Okay, so you guys finish up your short rest here, and you guys are outside the hole to the cavern.
Did Anthrax ever come back?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
I don't know, he went for it a little bit.
I mean, after it found something, it would come back, right? It would tell us about it, right?
Yeah.
Well, you lost
okay.
connection.
That's his
Did you want him to
general
just?
prerogative is find something, come back. Report on things found. Like, sooner or later he'd come back. It's not like, oh hey, go off in a straight line and just never come back.
Yeah, it's like, it's not like he can go to the store for cigarettes.
Although
And
I
then
have
Todd
had,
never had a ghost ever again.
Just
I have had a lot of
because
DMs
ghosts
just be
can't
like-
smoke.
your summons off screen. It died. What? How'd that happen? Yeah, that's a good question.
You know, I've done
Anthrax?
that to you twice now.
I don't let any of my summons ever go off screen anymore.
Like,
To
all
be
I'm
fair, I
saying
at
is
least gave you a cutscene. It's like, oh yeah, you send your familiar out here, and it can hear the twang of a bowstring, and then everything goes black.
Yeah, sure. You want him to just keep going straight? You want him to come back?
Well, so the real question is, how do you want to do it as a DM? Do you just want to have a story told, like, what from Todd's perspective, what would happen, or do you want Todd to control it?
That's the real question, isn't it?
No, he's the bit of both. If he sends it out of range, it goes missing, and then it's all
so
Todd.
therefore,
He's the character
he
of
won't know
Todd.
anything that happens
Right.
until it comes back. I mean, I'm fine with either one.
Yeah.
mysterious things mysterious.
Mysterious things be mysterious, my man.
Sure.
I still think it's a terrible idea to go in the hole.
I agree with you, but we're
Yeah.
gonna do it anyway.
But as
I
you guys
mean, we're
go in the
full up on
hole, you guys
HP.
can see that Anthrax comes back to just warn you about the horrendous smell and the sounds of water to the north, but to the west, he can hear chattering as he went off more west.
So to the west,
Shit's
we
weird
should...
over there.
What?
It's just how casual.
How long
Yeah.
did it take for him to get to where he heard the chattering? Like, was it immediate?
He could hear it as he got into the cavern, so as you guys kind of all like walked together through like the first passageway here into the underground, you can find
Well,
yourselves
if we're traveling, like I didn't know we were in the hole yet.
Okay, you guys are not in the hole yet.
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm asking him. I'm asking this guy, it's like, how long did it take for him to get to the chattering?
He probably would have heard the chattering about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes in.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to go ahead and actually just spend my last spell slot. That's the reason why. I didn't need to know if it was going to burn it or not. And I'm going to summon a rather large scarab beetle.
Okay.
And everyone around me as a bonus action is going to gain 9 temporary HP
Yeah. All right.
until your next long rest.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I'm ready when everyone else is if we're going to go traveling.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. You guys head.
Sure, let's all have a bad idea together.
You guys all
Back
head
in the sewer.
head
And I
into
just
the
say
tunnel.
stick close to me if you guys want a refresh on that shield if you get wounded.
So Gromit, this does not seem like the sewer. This seems like a tunnel.
Ooh,
This is a tunnel.
unexplored terrain.
And you guys like come up to your first cavern, and this is exactly like the first cavern that I went to in the beginning. There's nothing exactly in this room, but you can hear like the wet on the walls and the dripping from the ceiling. But from here, it's like the putrid smell of death and spoiled leftovers just linger in the air, and the chattering does come from the east, and you can hear sounds of water coming from the tunnel to the north.
Well, it's a good thing Anthrax isn't directionally challenged.
So what's the game plan, guys?
Well, my game plan. If we can get closer to these rats, and if we can't find more information. If needed, we retreat. No shame in running away. Live to fight another day.
I'm right there with you on that one.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, Anthrax, you want to lead the way then?
With this.
I just look at Tom and I was like,
Anthrax.
you know, we can't tell where he's at any time he's talking. This is a little awkward.
Do you guys want him to be visible?
No,
I mean, if we're
I'm just-
following him,
I just don't know how to follow him if he's not, though.
Agreed.
You know, Evan, that's a little.
And he's gonna just materialize.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, he's gonna lead the way.
Okay. So you guys enter
Do we?
enter the way to the east here. This chamber has a small glow in the center where there seems to be a campfire with a metal turning device placed above it, seemingly to be in a position picked. You can see that it's some kind of rodent, and it seems to have been picked clean on the turner. Around the fire are a few turned over sleeping sacks, breadcrumbs, and ends of fruit left behind. Long tracks of something heavy lead to the east along with an awful smell and a chattering of the rat folk. So there's another tunnel going north again, and there's another tunnel going east.
Did it seem like we were getting any closer, or are the chattering trying to get away from us?
Oh, it's getting closer. Yeah.
I kind of want to go over the discarded items here and see like how recently, try and get a feeling for how recently I think they might have been done.
Yep, you're going to
Uh,
roll an investigation check, which I have here.
Oh yeah, something I am very,
Can I
very,
roll one
very
as well?
good at.
Sure.
I got a 21 total.
Oh my god.
I got a 16.
Okay, you both pass. You guys can see that it's been fairly recent, within like the past few hours at least, but you can see that the body being dragged through the dirt is a smaller body. Like the trek along through the dirt seems to be like a body being dragged through, and it's a smaller body.
See?
And
They are
also the
taking
thing
care of
that's
these
on like the device over the fire seems like it could have been like a leg of some kind.
Like a leg of roast lamb or food, or like the legs to a barbecue pit.
Or a humanoid
Of people.
individual.
Like an individual leg.
Okay.
But it's
Oh.
been picked almost clean.
See, they are eating people. I knew it.
Well, I kind of suspected it. What do you think? Do we go east or north?
Oh,
Can
I'm
we tell
sorry,
us
west.
which one holds-
Goes west.
Can we
West
tell
or
which
north?
one has most chatter?
Yes, west has the chatter, and north has a bit of the water sound as well.
I think we should go north.
Yeah, that sounds like where the bad ideas are headed.
I mean,
I'll
it's
follow your guys' lead.
either go where we know for sure there are rats that we will absolutely get into a fight with, and we don't know how many there are, or we go north towards the water to see what other fuckery is gonna be there.
I guess I will prepare an acid splash, with the trigger being any hostile appearing rats. You know, rats that like have knives or weapons out or are trying to attack me.
I will also pull out my pistol and ready that for whenever anything hostile tries me. I will
1
pull
second
the
to be
trigger.
right back. I will be able to hear you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the back.
Hiding. Behind the
Firebolt for the same reason.
Okay, so you guys are just going to trek through to the north?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you guys begin to trek through the north here, you guys can see like some of the tunnels begin to narrow down a little bit before a cage releases from the ceiling, and a bunch of bats, because nobody said that they were stealthing at all throughout here, begins
So I
to
was
flutter
hiding, but yeah, it's pretty
throughout the halls. Does anybody want to use those held actions towards bats?
I mean, no, not unless they seem like they're going to try and
particularly.
hurt me.
No, they're kind of squeaking and making noise and just kind of fluttering around, trying to get by you.
I'll pop a single bat, I guess. Look at
Okay,
I'm not pulling a trigger.
give me the
on a-
firebolt
on a
attack
bat.
roll.
an 11.
I think that hits a bat. Yep.
5.
I don't think they have much. Yeah, you just incinerate a small bat.
My trigger was specifically for a rat, not a bat. They may rhyme, but it's not fine.
They are not the same. And as the bats go by, everything goes silent except for the water.
There's an ambush ahead. Get ready.
Anthrax is going to go back to being invisible.
Okay. You guys continue to make your way north.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And you guys make your way to A6. Okay. Movement of feet up ahead are heard with tents and barrels of spilling drinks and alcohol, and a few bones across the floor. There's a conversation of rattlings can be heard before the sudden.
The second I start to hear any
Oh,
chatter,
yeah, hear that?
slow down.
You hear that? And they look over, and you can see that there's a bunch of barrels, and they all duck. You see that a few of them duck behind them. Oh, who goes there?
Don't worry, it's just me, Phil.
The feel. There no. Wait, do we have a feel? I don't know. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know them all. I don't know. Feel.
Fuck, what was the boss rat's name?
Because you're.
I was just about to say it. Fuck.
Show your face.
It was
Show your
stupid.
face, Phil. Show your
like-
ugly face.
We're here working for Rat Sparrow.
Rat. Why you even need to bring it up? You just know that you work for him and we work for him too. Why you say it like that?
Because we're letting you know that we work
That's
with
so
him.
funny.
You seem very cautious about this.
You
like
don't
you're
even-
the one hiding behind the barrels.
You know not that. You sound like outsiders.
As
Nah, we're with one-eyed. That guy. What one eyebrow Joey. One eyebrow Joey. Yeah.
you guys see that 4 rattlings poke out from over top of the barrels, and 2 of them pull out hand crossbows. They're just like,
You're not with us. You talk too much. You even set off.
Nah, we're totally with you guys. We're with one-eyed eyebrow Joey.
You
know him.
He fool thinking that he get part of Vipers. You same fool? You agree?
No, we're smarter than he is.
Ah,
We're
there
smart.
it is. His
I
friends
told
would
you he was a
accept to
fool.
be fool.
I mean, we
What?
got you to come out from behind the barrels, so I mean, if we're fools, was I make you?
they like look at each other. Just
Yeah, that's how that works.
You not gonna make fun of Ratrick Swayze like that?
and he's gonna pull the trigger.
Oh, boo!
Okay, so
Roll for initiative.
He's trying to shoot. I get a shot too because he became hostile.
Yes.
So, held Aston's play.
Yeah, I'm actually prepared, yeah.
I believe I do too.
And
They-
so does
Ron
Will.
also
I
had.
do.
They do.
No, not me. I ended up wasting it on a bat.
They do get a bit of cover.
So you
Okay,
two get it.
yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
18.
I saw it coming too.
I got
Oh.
a 14.
The 14 doesn't hit.
Dang.
18 plus 6.
Yeah, that definitely hits. And Gromit.
well, I didn't have anything ready to go.
Oh, okay, then
Hiding.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, you get your acid splash off. Go for it, and then we'll roll.
Well, it's actually he has to roll a deck save.
Oh, that's right. He rolls a deck save. Why am I? Yeah. He rolls a deck save, and I get to hit 2 of them for a d6 of damage.
If they're within 5 feet of each other.
Can you make
Yeah.
a saving throw attack as a held action?
Mhm.
Yeah, so he can cast a spell as a held action.
Yeah, it's his spell.
Both of those
Or I
hit
can't.
for sure. Like I got an 11 and a 5.
Hey, that's
total.
much better. They each take 6 points of acid damage.
Oh my god.
Nice.
And then we'll roll initiative. So I'll say that was Rat 2 and Rat 3, like right in the middle. Take 11 each. No, sorry. How much?
6 points of acid
6.
damage.
That's it. Right. I just added one. Okay, 6 each. So
Getting
1,
them big ouchies.
3, 4. Wow, you guys really don't like my rat names.
My initiative roll has been
They
terrible.
shot at us first.
No, I
We
said
literally talked this out, and then they shot us.
I said
You're like, you don't like the fact that I'm shooting at you. That's literally what you're saying. It doesn't matter what the character looks like.
Yeah, I mean, fulfills all the conditions for the held action.
So I guess we're gonna
It was
roll
a
initiative
rat.
here.
It was hostile. It shot at me.
So, alright.
I rolled an 11 plus 6, another 17. My initiative rolls have been trash.
Hold on one
Alright.
second. Oh my god.
We roll an initiative.
Eh.
Well, yeah, you're going. You guys are gone from held actions to straight fighting. Oh, these are brutal. Okay. So, Mixo. Mixo got a 15? I'm sorry?
That's 17.
17.
An 11 plus 6.
Okay. Gromit?
14.
Evan?
5.
Wow. Todd?
14 plus 5, 19.
God damn.
And Gertie?
Gertie is unfortunately only a 12.
Okay. So first in the initiative is Todd.
Hey. And I'm gonna firebolt whichever rat looks weaker.
Sure, they do get a bit of cover right now because they are behind barrels. But go for it.
That is fine. That would be nat 20, sir. A 25.
That is a
Will a
miss.
25 hit?
No. Yes.
2d10, let's go! 10 plus 8, 18.
Todd, finish rattling number 2.
So Todd finally gets his first kill. He's finally blooded. Blows this rat's eye just like straight through. Just out in the eye, out the back of his head. Just...
Oh my god.
And then Todd's gonna like vomit somewhere in the corner. It's like, oh god, I actually did it.
That's a good boy.
You are you are sick. Why you do this to my friend?
And then Anthrax is gonna swing on the other rat.
The other weaker one?
Yep.
Okay. Where did my list of all
Invisibility!
Where'd all the list of names go?
Ratrick Swayze. That name is terrible, and you should feel bad about it.
Nope.
Send him on the Swayze Express.
Oh, a 24 hit.
I don't feel bad at
19
all.
plus 4. Or wait,
23.
no, 23, 23. Yeah, my brain did.
23
not
will
brain
hit. As the one that goes down, Ratchik Swayze looks over. He's just like,
You killed poor meatball.
4, 2, 3, 9.
okay, he's not.
What? Is it just the dumb rats that get cool names?
What was that?
Is it just the dumb rats that get cool names?
Ha. No, what did Alex say? I'm sorry.
He's not feeling good. He didn't like that, and now that there's a spirit beside him.
Yeah, there's just suddenly a ghost just like.
So that was on rat number 3. Now it is the turn of rat number 4, the only one that rolled a good initiative. He is going to take the crossbow out and he saw you shoot a firebolt at him, at his friend, and kill him. So he's going to shoot
He also saw a ghost appear and kill his or attack his friend.
Yeah, but he's got a crossbow in hand. He's going to shoot his crossbow. Let his sword-wielding friend take care of that. And he's going to shoot the crossbow at Todd, who killed his friend, Meatball. A 19 plus 2. 21. Not bad.
Obviously, that's going to hit.
Alright. I rolled a 2
I
plus
only
2.
have a 12 armor class.
You took 4 damage.
I took a whopping 4 damage.
And he's going to use his multi-attack and shoot another arrow at...
Hey, I have a dumb question.
What?
Do they have crossbow expert?
They do not. So he is going to
So he can reload it as part of his action. Right? That's how that would work?
Yeah, with his other attack action, yeah. As a second attack, he's gonna just pull out a dagger and try to attack the spirit. He's gonna go to
That's fair.
combat. A 6 plus 4? 10?
No.
Does not hit Spirit Daddy. Okay.
Surprising.
End of his turn. Mixo.
Oh, Mixo my seats. It's my turn. Are there two of them standing within 5 feet of each other?
Number 3 and number 4. Yes. Number
Okay,
2 got
acid
killed in the
splash.
middle. Okay. 2 deck saves.
2 deck saves.
They have a plus 4 to this. A 22 and a 10.
The 10 fails, the 22 passes, so the failed one takes 3 points of acid damage. And I'm just going to get bodily between our sweet, tender little pod and anything that might try and hurt him.
Okay. So was 3 the total damage?
3 is the total damage.
Oh wow, okay. So
it's saber suck, so the guy who passed takes nothing.
Okay. So that guy is down a little bit more. Okay. And then you're going to move some distance in between. And then next on the initiative from here is Gromit.
Yay.
You can
Okay.
see behind the barrels there is 3 rats. One of them is being attacked by a spirit, and Mixo has moved up. I'm guessing to the other side of the barrel. So, okay.
I'm gonna position myself
You could probably leap.
where I can see them, so they're not behind the barrels.
Yeah, you could probably leap over the barrel if you'd like.
Okay, do that.
Okay, go right in for it.
Just bounce and jump right behind them,
Duh.
and I will attack with the rapier.
Oh, you are no hero there, dirty grung.
Shut up! You're literally rats.
You're literally grung.
Yeah,
So
slimy,
I don't
not
think
dirty.
I like the way you said that with a hard G.
Duh.
I'm pretty sure that constitutes a hate crime.
16 plus 5, so yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Anyone? Blackjack. Alright. D8 plus 3. 2. 5 damage. And then.
You can finish the weakest rat here.
Okay.
So rat number 2 and rat number 3 are down. So finish this this rat number 3.
Okay, as I jump down, I just pull down my rapier, go. So it's just a huge slice that goes like.
He's just like, you are no hero, grung.
Yeah.
No.
And you're no living rat. Yeah.
There's 2 more that are there with you.
Okay.
That'll teach him.
Okay. Okay. I'll attack again with the rapier.
You got it.
Okay. Uh, 14?
14 hits exactly.
Okay, good. Right, again. 8 plus 3. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Holy Christ.
Yeah, that was an 8 on the stuff.
Instantly slashing into him, making him all bloodied.
And also now he has to do
Oh, it's
poison
con
check.
save?
Yep.
Con save. Plus 1. 7.
Racial check.
8.
8. Yes, and he's at 12.
There's poison.
What's that?
Give me some damage.
Okay. Alright, so I become.
Does he actually get the
Poison
poison
damage?
condition too?
Any creature that grapples. No, you can also apply to poison weapons that are free. The target must saving throw or take 2d4 poison damage. So
Okay, it's just
no.
damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
One's a 4,
Okay.
and it's another 4. So 8.
Nice.
You did a smacking total of 19 damage that in one swing
Yeah.
with no sneak attack. God damn. Okay. Is that all you like to do with your turn?
I think it's used up all movement because I
Yeah.
need, but my bonus action was the second attack, so I can't hide.
Okay.
That's what I can do at the moment.
It's like, get better genes, bro.
Yeah.
Or you suffer the poison.
Next in the yeah, they're just like eating rotten stuff. It's just like, yeah, they're still
Yeah.
poisoned.
Okay.
Next in the initiative is Gertie.
Gertie is going to leap into action in the most like elderly woman way. Like she's gonna kick back her arms like she's about to like run forward, but then just like very carefully walk forward. Take out her short bow
Okay.
and try to hit some of these motherfuckers.
Are you going for the weak one that Gromit's in combat with, or the first one who hasn't been hit yet?
We'll go after the first one that hasn't been hit yet.
Okay. Make a shot.
That's 11 plus 5, so 16 hit.
That hits.
Hey yo, did they send me the wrong stand with this kit, this set? Like,
Maybe.
they'll make fuck. I'm trying to figure out how to attach my Epion to the actual stand.
Okay. And that's 4 plus 3, so that's 7 points of damage.
All right. Hits into him. Is that all you'd like to do with your turn?
Got anything you can do as a bonus action?
That's what I'm looking for. Is there I mean, we're sort of underground. Is there anything that she can just sort of like hide behind?
I did say there was barrels and stuff, so yes.
Hide behind the barrel, yeah.
Will hide behind the barrels, and can I also examine the barrels? Like, what's in the barrels?
I did mention that there was like spilled alcohol coming out of them.
Oh God!
I said barrels of spilled drinks and a few bones across the floor.
Okay, she's gonna hide behind the barrels, but not like right up against the barrels, because she was just talking about lighting barrels on fire like 10 minutes ago and is now suddenly very uncomfortable.
Okay, so you can make your bonus action to hide, because you can use cunning action and do a hide action.
And that'll be it for me.
So you just roll for a stealth check.
Oh, yes. I clicked the wrong button. Okay. That's a 12 plus 3, so that's a 17.
Okay, that
Nope,
passes.
I don't know how to math. That's a 15.
That's fine. That definitely goes over their passive perception, so that's all you need.
I apparently forgot how to gunpla.
So as
Forgot how to what now?
I'm trying to build a gunpla, and I can't get the stand to line up with its hits right.
The same thing I've been doing, basically.
Yeah.
So Gertie, as you finish your turn here, Evan, it is your turn because rat number 1 rolled even lower than you.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot it.
You want to shoot rat number 1 or rat number 4? 4 looks like
4 didn't even go yet, did it either?
4 went really early. Rat number 1 hasn't gone yet.
Okay. And rat 4 is like horribly wounded, right?
Horribly wounded.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot rat 1. Okay, fine. Convince me.
Which one?
Rat 4.
Okay.
And I miss it anyway. Doesn't matter. I miss it by a long shot. I hit it for an 8.
That does miss.
misses.
That does miss for sure.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and bonus action use my scarab. I'm gonna get within 10 feet of everybody.
Okay.
And then this includes Anthrax if he's visible. And
he is.
if you had less than your 9 HP, you now gain 8 HP. So Anthrax gains 8 HP. Temporary HP.
And so does everybody else.
Well, the way it works is temporary HP doesn't stack. It overrides. It takes the best one you have.
Okay.
So I gave everybody 8 temporary HP. If you still had the 9 full 9, then it did nothing.
Okay. Okay, so then it is rat number 1's turn here. And he's going to see that the grung leapt into action and cut one of his friends in half and almost took out another one in one fell swing. So he's going to pull out a dagger and try to attack Gromit.
Try.
You have to make 2 swings. Those are both going to hit a 16 and a 17 plus 4 each. Dirty 20 and 21. Yikes. These are 2d6 plus 2 each. Wow, I rolled 2 2s plus 2 2s. So you take 8 points of damage, which is just the temporary hit points you got.
Okay, I won't change anything.
Nope. So he goes to slash, and you just barely get this shimmer for a second, and then it just like cuts across you, and then the shimmer goes away. Just like,
Oh, you grungs are growing weirder and weirder by the hour.
No, worse and worse by the second.
You always still so ugly, but tasty.
Hey, Don, you pulled.
Here, lick me right now.
I'll have to see what you think is attractive.
Todd, it is your turn.
Oh boy, oh boy. Is anybody right next to the barrels?
Gertie.
Gertie?
Yes.
Okay, I will
Next to
no.
the barrels. Uncomfortably next to the barrels.
I will not hurt the precious old woman.
Thank you.
Alright, it's number 4 that's the weakest now, right?
Oh,
right.
he's like on death's door. Yes.
Alright, firebolt, +5.
Okay.
16. Will 16 hit?
Yes, it will.
Alrighty, sweet. 1d10.
You have to roll more than a 3.
Will a 10 Will a 10 kill?
Todd, finish this rattling.
Nice.
This one's just like kapew right through the neck. Just like hit like a major artery and just oh god, they bleed so much. Why is it still bleeding? Oh, just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
I'm not ready for sleep. I'm up.
Go to sleep. No, just die. Go to sleep.
Must feed and hunger.
Well, I'm 2 for 2 now. And Anthrax is gonna go ahead and swing at rat number uno.
Okay, that's all that's left is rat number 1. Make a swing.
So that will be a 9 plus 4. 13.
13 does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay. And that's yeah.
I'm gonna call this a gang pile because you all go before he does.
Just there's no mathematical way he should probably be alive by the time his turn comes.
Like
up.
it goes
Here's a slip.
it goes Mixo, Gromit, Gertie, Evan, Rat.
There's a chance. He's got a chance.
Alright,
small
Mixo, it's your
one,
turn.
but
A very slim chance.
Alright, Mixo, it's your turn.
Let's see who's the one who does it.
Mixo, you're up.
Mixo, okay. How's he looking?
He's like in the middle. He got shot by an arrow. He's alone though.
I'm gonna acid splash his ass.
Okay.
Dex save.
Dex
5
save.
if he fails.
He gets a +4. Nat 20.
Brilliant. I'm not even gonna waste a spell slot or a cornel shift on that.
He may live all this. Look at that. That was it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Next in the initiative is Gromit.
Will, am I stupid? Where do these U-shaped things hook?
Rapier.
Okay.
15.
That hits.
Okay.
He better live.
D8.
Damn it, rat.
6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Oh my god. He's not looking great. He's still alive. Oh, con save?
I can't imagine he would be at this.
Yep. Con save of 12.
Nat 1.
Okay. 2d4. 3 and 1. 4 damage.
Oh, he's still alive. Not by
Why
much.
would you die?
Did we just...
Barely hanging on.
Okay.
We're ones with the earth?
Okay,
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
stab him
one
with
with
the
the-
dagger this time because it's my favorite dagger. 18 plus 5, so yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. D4 plus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage.
Gromit, finish this rattling. You guys got a fucking
So after all this
machine
shit
by you.
happens to him, I stab him again, and I'm like, why won't you die? I pull out the knife and I just...
We just live to exist for hunger.
Finally, God! I just push him up.
As you guys are out of combat at this moment.
At my turn, then, I bonus action give everybody 11 temporary HP.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that thing just gets to reset every turn?
Bonus action, every bonus action.
Jesus.
For an hour.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I understand how it works.
So I used
That's
Ratchet.
insane, and I love it.
So I used Ratchet Swayze. What was the other name I used?
Especially at these levels, it's been very helpful to have the temporary HP.
Rat Sparrow, Cat and Rat Sparrow.
Yeah, but I didn't say any other names. Okay, cool then.
I don't remember any other name. I specifically remember Ratchet Swayze.
And Meatball.
Meatball,
Yeah.
that was it. Meatball.
Meatball.
The patrol rat. There we go.
Like, if I don't review their names, then I don't have to cross their name off the list.
They just reuse the name.
Yep. Until it gets revealed, that one didn't die.
Oh, you guys are standing over four rattling bodies. But
Yeah,
you
we're
guys
gonna definitely search the bodies.
Loot.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. You guys begin to search.
While we're doing this, I'm going to be extremely cautious to make sure our noise didn't attract more attention.
Okay. Do you want to give
Considering
me
I made
like an
several
active
contracts.
perception check, or do you want to search the bodies?
I'll let them search the bodies. I'll make a perception check.
Okay, you got it. You guys can find some empty vials, just with like a little bit of red goop in some of them, and a little bit of green goop in other ones. Nothing that you could make as a full consumable, just like the last little dripplings of stuff. You can find that there's some gold and change on them. You can find that there was bones and breadcrumbs in their pockets and stuff like that. I'll give you guys about 11 gold, 15 silver for the findings on the 4 rats. They were patrol rats, so like they would have found stuff.
Is that total or each?
Total.
Definitely want to loot them.
So,
And what was that
About
perception
2
check?
gold each.
Yeah, a 4 with a nat 1.
Things are quiet for Evan.
You know, I was trying to figure out why my gun is so inaccurate right now. I'm worried more about that.
So in the room here, I gotta pull up the sheet. You can see that there's a bunch of these knocked over barrels to the northwest, kind of where Gertie's hiding. In the center is where there was the row of barrels where they were hiding behind. You can see that there's a bunch of stacks of destroyed wood off to the east, and there is a passageway leading more north, and you can hear more water, like a more rushing of water.
So is the water like a river?
It sounds
or a
like
waterfall?
sounds like moving water, yeah.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to continue down the water or head? So if we head towards the water, we continue on the path we were heading versus going back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to cover some of it somehow. You guys have kind of like explored like this. Can you see that?
So we are where?
The most north one.
Okay,
So you guys
we're
came
in
from
that
came from
circle,
here,
like
went over. There was another room, but you went to the bats and went more up.
Okay. Well, I say we continue on.
Yeah. Why not?
Sneakily.
You guys are just gonna continue going north?
Sneaky,
Absolutely.
yes.
Does anybody else want to try to do anything?
We're actually. I'm going to. Before we do so, I suggest we cut each of the rat tails off.
Oh.
What?
I bet we killed them.
We're going for prizes now.
We're going for proof.
Alrighty then.
I do want to loot the rat bodies.
Yeah,
We
they
found some
found
loot.
they found some gold and some silver and some breadcrumbs. Few
Any
like
weapons?
small bones. They had their weapons. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you could pull a crossbow off of one of them.
Fuck yes.
They
you
were
go.
shooting crossbows. I'll give you a crossbow and seven like bolts.
Excellent. Grandma's got new toys.
Making our way in the world.
So is there anything else you guys would like to do here?
So we're absolutely taking the tails, right?
I say we do.
Okay.
Anyone else against it?
I'm definitely.
I could just see Evan being like, anyone else against it, just chop. Like already mid doing it.
We don't need to take the whole tail. We don't need to take the whole tail. I would only take like maybe a foot's length of it,
Just enough for like proof.
just to prove.
Yeah.
Because you anticipate getting more and you don't want your bag to get too heavy.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Plan ahead.
She gets it.
I'm already thinking to myself, all I gotta do is figure out how to make a bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm really not sure how this Mopla it attaches to this base.
Yeah, is there anything else you guys would like to do before going forward?
So that was
I'm
4.
just following along.
There was
with you guys.
4, that's right.
4 rat tails. But yes, if we're gonna move on, I say we try to move sneaky.
Yes.
Should we take the any of these barrels with us for incendiary purposes?
They're pretty big and a little bit heavy. Imagine a barrel full of liquid.
What kind of liquid?
I said it was like spilling alcohol.
Yeah, boozy liquid. Gertie's got a strength of 15.
You can imagine it took like a bunch of rats to move them. Could you imagine moving like a barrel?
Yeah, you want to take an entire barrel the entire time.
Full of
A barrel
ale.
full of the liquid.
That's a good point. I guess.
You want to try and drink as much as you can before you go.
I mean, you sure you want that rock nut?
If Gertie was a monk, yes. But because she's a rogue, no.
Okay. Well, I gave you the option.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, like to the west, there's like the knocked over broken barrels that are spilling. In the center, there's like a couple of barrels that are just leaking a little bit. And then to the east is like a bunch of the wood from broken barrels just like stacked on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like the cave to the north here.
Yeah.
I don't know who collected the coins and everything of that, but you did record it, right?
I said 11 gold and 12 silver. Pretty sure. That was a total. So like not split.
I'll write it down.
All right.
All right.
15. So 2 gold each, and so it's.
And because I would say like the
are we splitting it first? Because we can duplicate gold by mistake if someone writes down 2 gold because it's split.
5
And then he's
silver
like-
each.
Yeah.
5 silver each.
Okay, 5 silver each.
and because
Wait, is that no 3 silver each? But,
yeah,
yeah, mixed up. But
2 gold,
3.
3 silver each.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You guys take that
Okay.
down. Because this is like somewhat your natural environment, Gromit, give me a perception check at all.
Okay.
You're in the underground.
Perception. Where's my perception check? 14, 15, 16, 17.
That's not bad. You notice
right.
that you kind of just like use your senses and you can hear the water, but you can hear like a little bit of whispering even just to the east of you somehow. It's just strange, like you can hear whispering.
What's a good
Rat
thing we're being
whispering?
sneaky this time?
I can hear whispering
But there is no tunnel going to the east.
the east. But there's no tunnel.
Okay. I'm going to snap my fingers and summon my catbird
Okay.
and point it out, Gromit, and we'll see if we can have this thing try and scout ahead.
So like there's a tunnel to the north and there's a tunnel going south where you came from.
But I can hear stuff from the east.
Yeah. Like
So it's going to start climbing the walls then, or whatever it can. It's going to try and start exploring the whispers, or see if there's like a hidden passage or something.
honestly it kind of goes towards like the giant locks of wood that are stacked against the wall. Like at the broken barrels.
Okay. Like, what are we in a hallway? What are we in?
You're in like a cavern
Okay.
and there's like a bunch of stacked wood to the east as well. Like
Yeah.
against the
Then
wall.
it's going to start rummaging through that, see if it's looking for anyone.
Can it push stuff around? Like wood?
Very lightly. I'm going to say no. No. It's just going to maybe no more than a twig stick. It can push things off countertops. I know it's a cat.
Natural. A natural. No, Grung, you would be able to see like there's a bit of darkness behind like the locks of wood that are standing up against the wall.
Over there. Got him behind the wood.
All right. Well, if it's not killed instantly, then I'm gonna dismiss my. Actually, I'm gonna just look at it as like, do you see anything invisible? I'm gonna switch my senses and try and see if I see anything that's invisible or hiding.
No, there is nothing invisible like through the wood or on the outside of the wood either.
Okay, switch back.
Fucking mushrooms in here.
Dismiss my familiar.
No, these don't exactly look like, you're not in the sewers. This looks like built tunnels.
I say, it looks like Grummet. You sure you heard whispering?
Yep, definitely.
Huh.
Hey, Dad. What's on the other side of that wall? And Anthrax is gonna poke his head through really quick.
So as you go towards like the mountain of wood and locks of wood there, and he goes to pass through it, he can pass straight through it and to another like pathway.
Aha!
Told you.
So he's gonna pop back through and relay the info to the party.
Are you saying that we take down this wall of wood? I mean, does it look like a daunting task, or does it look like something that we can accomplish?
It's just like a bunch of boards. It's like a bunch of boards just being like piled on top.
Is it load bearing?
No, it's just like the broken barrels, just like the wood piled on top to like cover the hole.
Okay.
Well, I mean, is this something we can break through?
Yes, it's loose wood.
Okay.
Yes.
Then yeah, absolutely. You're just gonna kind of try and poke and prod and pull boards as quickly as possible.
Okay, you guys move some boards out of the way to find a secret passage that lead to another cavernway.
Secret tunnel.
Are you guys going to be going stealthily here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Secret tunnel.
Then everybody roll me a stealth check.
Die.
Stealth check. I know, I'll be fine.
We're still checking, alright.
All those who would like to go, then roll those stealth checks.
Stealth.
Here we go.
14.
13 for Todd.
14.
I got a 20. Yay.
Can't be sneezed.
That is a 12 for Gertie.
And then it's just Mixo's last for a stealth check, sir.
I'm sorry, what rule were we making?
A stealth check, sir.
Yeah.
You guys are going down the secret passageway.
Nick.
Nat 20?
You
Plus
guys...
2?
That don't matter.
Plus 2.
Slime don't make noise. As you guys go down the much thinner way here, the sounds of water get further away as this chamber seems to glitter and shine. With what comes into view are barrels filled with assorted weaponry, metals, and other resources scattered around. Up against the wall are 4 ratlings with heads hunched over, an oversized helmet covering their faces, with a small whimpering snore.
Oh, they're sleeping.
As you can just like, yeah, there's 4 of them, like kind of like their heads down, like
Are we trying to coup de grace these guys?
and you can see that there's
As quiet as possible.
there's 3 full barrels here of just stuff.
Of alcohol?
No, gear. Like I said, it was. I said
gear,
the room seems to glimmer with shine. With what comes into view are barrels filled with assorted weaponry, metals, and other resources scattered around.
Anything good?
There's like javelins, swords on the ground. It's like a bit of silver scattered around, but like there's barrels filled with like stuff with the tops off.
This isn't good. This is like insurrection bad.
Is there any like oil or?
That's what I'm saying.
There's like a couple of like little lanterns lit in the room, but it looks like these are 4 guard ratlings asleep.
Do you think I should try and suffocate them?
I mean,
we could just go behind one each and just.
yeah, we could try and all do it at the same
Oh,
time.
I'll be good at that.
Alright, that's fair. Well, I'll take the ugly one over there. I'll be the nice one.
Yeah, there's 5 of you, and there's 4 of them. Somebody's got to get doubled up.
Okay.
Well, I can't really say that I might not need some help because I might.
Actually,
Should we try and ask
technically,
questions for
there's
one?
6 of you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna lean
there's a
over
possibility.
to Todd and tell Todd to help to
Evan?
help Evan. I'm just gonna try and strangle and smother one just with slime.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I'm gonna write that there's 4 ratlings, and we're gonna make all this go
Well, I'm a
down
bad one.
before an initiative if any of them live. So
Well,
Yes.
there you go. Look at that thing.
I'm sick.
So
Hey.
we're gonna start with rattling number 1, and that's gonna be what Evan and Will and Todd are doing.
Okay.
So you guys get to make whatever you're doing with advantage, as this thing is incapacitated, sleeping.
My only quiet move is a dagger.
No, you could shoot your gun. You're gonna all do them at the same time.
he's just resolving them.
Yeah, I'm gonna resolve them one by
Oh.
one, but everybody's kind of
Okay.
like on point.
Doing a sneak
Okay,
attack.
I'll
Doing
be right
it.
back.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were trying to sneak up and like assassinate them, but if we're just trying to unload
Yeah.
on them
You're
while
gonna
they're asleep.
you're gonna do them all at once though.
So I'm gonna then confer to the party. Are we trying to sneak up and assassinate them quietly, or are we
Yeah.
just trying to unload on them right here, like guns
Right.
blazing, literally?
We could
All at the
say-
I
same
mean,
time.
I think we should sneak. Of course, I get extra damage if I sneak. So
Like,
Yeah.
are we able to sneak up and like, or is this like a situation where I would be able to sneak up and try and quietly kill them with a blade? Like that's how out they are, or are we like at a distance?
They're like it's like a it's a smaller room. It's like a 20-foot diameter room.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like if something happens and he's not instantaneously dead, there's gonna be like a squeak or like a
Yeah.
squeal. So it's like each of you are kind of going to a post of a rat, and we're just gonna resolve it one by one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Then that's what I would try and do. I would try and just like go in for the kill with the blade to just try and like go straight to the neck with the blade.
Okay.
yeah, same.
Then we're gonna resolve
so-
rat number 1 with Evan and Todd
That
So-
would be a
with
20
advantages.
to hit.
With advantages. Yes.
It's not a nat 20. It's just a 20.
Okay. And we're gonna see if we can nuke them all down.
And that's going to be for only 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Is that your full surprise round?
And then bonus action, give everybody 9 temporary HP, unless they have something better.
Okay, Todd. How else would you like to nuke down this guy?
Oh, this is gonna be weird.
Why is it weird?
Shoot.
Everything you do is
No,
with
I just-
advantage.
While I understand everything I do is at advantage, I don't know if I have anything particularly quiet, that would do particularly good damage.
You're not just going for quiet. You're just kind of like trying to. Everybody's trying to just get them done in like one big movement.
Hey, Ron, we just getting it done. Just fuck it.
I don't think Firebolt's particularly loud as a gun. I'm just trying not to use the gun.
Right. All right, Firebolt.
Okay, with advantage.
First one's a 15, so that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's the damage. Oh, great. Nice. That's exactly what I fucking... God damn it. 1. A whole whopping 1 damage. I bruised him with a fireball. A tiny little fireball. The tiniest fireball.
Does Ghost Daddy want to do anything?
Ghost Daddy gonna swing.
With advantage.
A 6 plus 4, 10.
With advantage?
Yes. It was a 5 and a 6.
That does not hit.
That is actually really depressing.
So rat number 1 lives. We'll go to rat number 2, and we'll let Mixo do 2 grapple checks right off the hop.
Okay.
You get advantage
So,
on the first one. Completely is advantage right off
Well,
the hop.
I just have advantage in general.
He gets
The first one's a 16.
massive disadvantage. Yeah, he got a 2. Okay, so grapple 1.
And the second one is a 17.
Waking up, disadvantage. He is fully restrained.
So I'm just gonna shove a whole arm's worth of slime down his throat and put him into a full medicine. But like that, but my fist is going through his mouth.
Okay, so he's going to wake up, but he is fully restrained in this moment. The third rat, we're going to toss it up to Gertie. And I know that you have assassin. You are an assassin rogue, so you have advantage on both of your attacks.
Excellent.
Oh, this is a surprise round too. So any attack you hit right now is automatically a critical.
Well,
I know assassins.
I got a nat 20.
That bingo
Still
bango.
a critical.
Is it a double critical?
It's an ultra critical.
Roll double dice.
Critical?
Double dice.
Double dice. I also get 2d6 damage for sneak attack.
That makes it 4. So if it was the rapier, it's 2d8 plus 46 plus your dex mod.
Yeah. Okay.
Just yeah.
2d6.
4d6, 2d8.
46?
4.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 46, 2d8.
Plus your dex mod.
10 plus 12, that's 22. Ma'am, not now. Hey, look at that! Look at that!
Gertie, commit foul murder.
Realizing on how much of a trained assassin Gertie is, Evan is intimidated.
Gertie just like carefully walks over to this rat, like holding her little cloak and just like her little hands shaking like she's crossing the street, and just like casually walks over to one and just like stabs him like straight in the eye. Straight to the brain, no gurgling, no choking, only dead. So that's the first attack. So then
I will let you walk over to where Gromit is, I guess. And go to the next one.
Excellent. Thanks for that.
We really should have just let Gertie do all of these.
Let Grandma handle it, honey.
Yeah, just casually walk up and just stab each one to death.
So you can do your sneak attack again, because it is still the surprise round.
You're gonna hate me. So I rolled with advantage. So the first one was an 11. The second one was a nat 20.
I don't think...
You don't get sneak attack damage again.
I know, I'm just letting you know.
So you get 2d8 plus your dex mod again.
Cool.
Gertie's having a great afternoon.
Right. Let me get some of these bastards for bad mouthing me. Show you. Show you. 2d8 plus what?
Your dex mod.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 3.
So 10.
Yeah, 10. Sorry, I was looking at my thing.
It's okay.
7 plus 3. And then because I crit, what do I roll these again?
No, you only get sneak attack.
Oh, that was it. Okay, my bad.
You get sneak attack once per round. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So then that's 10 damage.
Grommet, you're there, and Gertrude just stabbed through the eye of one through the helmet, and now is over helping you kill yours. Grommet, make your attacks if you'd like. with advantage.
Advantage.
So like their passive perception is 10. So like you guys had to get above 10.
Oh.
With the sneaks.
Okay. It's a natural 20.
Oh my god. The rogue's getting nat 20s. So you get to roll your sneak attack dice and your
D6.
and your D6s. So
and the 2 D8s.
Fucking 4 piece of shit.
So it's 46 plus
Sorry, what?
2 more D6. So 66 plus your dex mod.
6 D6?
Yes.
6d6? What?
Yeah, there's 2 D6 from sneak attack, so it makes it 4. You get 1 D6.
I got 1 though, don't I?
No, sneak attack is 2 D6.
Yeah.
So double it to 4, and you have the short sword, which is 1 D6, so it makes it 2 D6.
Mine's a rapier.
So it's a D8?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 4 D6 and 2 D8, which is worse.
So what about his poison damage?
That comes after.
We'll find
that comes
out
later.
We'll find out if he's still alive. Okay, I got some more here.
What's so bad is like 2 characters can take out 1, and there's these two murderers just wiping them out.
Solidly getting just straight kills.
Get my kill team dice out. Okay.
So 4d6, 2d8.
I wish I would have known you were so good at this. I would have gone on to one of the other ones that these other bozos couldn't kill.
13 plus
We're trying,
2
Grandma.
D8. 14.
Yeah, Grandma.
I gotta say, I really need an attachment point for Epion's.
7 plus 3. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 27 damage.
Motherfucker. Oh my God.
You cut its head off.
Grommet,
You cut its head off and you swung at its ass.
Yeah.
You fillet this motherfucker.
Grommet, you hate these guys. How would you like to finish them?
I just go. And while he's still sitting there snoring, his head slowly just slides off.
Okay.
See, this is what happens when you push a grung just a little too far.
So you still have your bonus action attack?
Oh, do I? Okay, I will use it.
You can go to the first one, which Evan and Todd are at.
Okay. I will go to that one then.
And you can make your attack with advantage.
Yep. 6. 11.
Total?
Roll the 1. Because I got a 6 plus 5.
So that one misses. So
It's just a kerfuffle around this one guy. I guess I'm just like, just let me do it.
So as As
Yeah,
two
our
of them.
inability to kill him has like hindered his ability to kill him.
You know what?
We did it.
Yeah.
So as this completely goes down really quickly, that two of them just get straight up murdered, and one of them and their head is just sliding off, just ever so slowly, before just landing in his own lap. The two of them wake up, one of them fully encapsulated inside of Jello, and the other one being stood over top of by a ghost, a grung, and two humans. Would like to question themselves at this moment.
I like to believe my dagger's still kind of sticking in him. I was aiming for the neck, but apparently I got the shoulder.
You hear just like this really hard throat swallow. Just.
Where do you guys come from? Oh my god. We were told so many times not to sleep on the job. Oh no.
Oh, you're awake now.
Oh no.
Laziness on the job. That's a guilty for me.
I'd
homie.
say
Tell us everything.
the big moon in the sky, the Corium moon in the sky. What do you know about it?
Only know so much.
Well, I guess you better start sharing then. And like, I'm still choking, suffocating the other one.
Yeah, it's just like.
Oh, this is all bad news. Honestly.
He just like.
Asking for your
He's
opinion.
sitting there and he's got
Why'd
like
you
this
fuck up the moon?
little.
It wasn't
Why
us.
did you fuck up the moon? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
It wasn't us.
Perfect.
Who was it?
The rat's not to bring the moon. I don't know. We're just happy it's here though.
Why?
Because it filled the air with the good smell of that rock. Oh, I can smell it almost so close now.
How do you like Corium so much?
Oh, why I need to tell? Honestly, I shouldn't finish sentence.
I'm just gonna snap the other guy's neck
That's fine.
Oh my god.
That's fine. Yep.
and then let him down and I'm like, okay, so I could crawl inside of you,
You can see
and
that
rip your heart out.
as you let that
through
one
your
out.
ass.
You let that other one out. It's just like the final nerve endings. Like his leg is just twitching and like his mouth is trying to like chomp.
Oh, you climb inside me? I am just one of many of sacrifice.
Yeah, but it'll climb up your butt.
Well, hold that note, and I begin to collect the other 3 rat tails from the other corpses while
What-
we're interrogating this one.
What
so
you
I
gonna
realize-
do with why you collect the brothers' tails?
Oh, we'll be
I'm gonna
collecting
turn
your
them in
shit.
for a reward.
What?
Yeah, that's all you guys are to us is money.
We're not.
Money and numbers.
If you want the money, take it in the barrel. Just honestly, I wish to live. I want to
I
see.
mean,
I want to
we
go.
also want the money for, having you be dead.
I want to go back to the Lord of Hunger.
Who's the Lord of Hunger?
Lord of Hunger. Yes, yes.
Peel off.
Gromit, break his fingers.
Okay.
You smash his hand and he's just like, ah, ah, ah.
Next up are your toes.
No. It's fine. It's fine. I
So what's next?
just sacrificed to Lord of Hunger. It's fine. It's fine. I will get back. I will feed you. I will feed you, Lord of Hunger. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, well, we won't kill you then. We'll just break all your bones and leave you here.
No, I must
So that
make.
you can get back to
No, I
the
must
Hunger.
make it back. My brothers will find me and bring me back to him. Of course, yes,
Very well.
yes, they
They're
will.
on their
Yeah,
necks.
no.
They're
No,
gonna die.
How
no.
about we
People out
take
here.
you to him? Which way do we need to go? We'll bring you there.
Lord of Hunger not here. Lord of Hunger beneath the sewers.
Beneath the sewers.
On the other lands. Yes. Oh! I'm be surprised. Are you the last grung standing?
What? No.
Maybe you not know yet.
What?
Yes. Yes. The great feeding of Lord of Hunger. Your kind will be first.
Oh, that's very ominous. Yeah.
I think I only have one last question for him.
His hand's like all fucked up. He's got slash wounds and stuff.
You're answering questions. When is this happening? What do you mean by last?
What are you guys gonna use with all the corium you find?
We got chunks of it. You go further under sewers. The tunnels go deep. We find them in the earth. Yes. Yeah.
What are you using it for?
Why you need it?
I'm curious.
Why you need it?
No, but why you need it? You like the shiny
You
rock?
need it.
Why you
No,
like
you can
shiny
keep it.
rock?
I'm just finding out where you got. What are you using it for?
The big make big.
Big. Now use a noun.
Coherent sentences, or your other hand gets it.
Did you just make an explosion sound?
Pardon?
It sounded like you pressed like a little soundboard and it was like an explosion sound.
No.
Okay, no, it was weird. I was like, what?
Just a funny laugh.
This? Oh, I was clicking this.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Big rat.
Big rat.
The Lord
You're
of
making
Hunger.
you're making a big rat.
Sacrifice, bring me Lord of Hunger. Let me go to him.
Do we let him run off? And I'm gonna cast message to each of the party members saying the same thing so they can reply, but basically so he can't hear me say anything.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask in character, do we let him run off so we can follow him and find this Lord of Hunger? Or do we just gank him and go back and tell him that the rat problem's taken care of?
I don't think this is the end of the rat problem. I think that there are a lot more in these. Like, these caves wouldn't be this intricate for what, like a handful of rats? It wouldn't be gathering this many weapons for a handful of rats.
If
There's
Anthrax can
definitely
trail
more.
him, then yes.
I
We can
mean,
let him go and see where he goes.
Yeah.
We're trying to say all this not in like.
Yep. He's just
Are you
looking
Yeah,
it
we're
over.
getting message.
So, Grung, I gotta ask,
Uh-oh.
how's it feel knowing you be last kind of your own species? So weak.
I just have their hand up.
You can cut his hand off?
Yeah.
All right, man. Give me an
Wait,
attack roll with advantage.
You've lost your hand privileges.
18
Yep.
plus 5.
That's fine. Hand comes off. He does like a. He gets like Anakin here.
No!
I have the high ground.
You
You underestimate my power.
Good job.
I am just one of a family.
Yes, but
An
Big your family.
and an army
okay, maybe I just stab him in the
in the underground.
Are you trying to kill him?
No, I'm just making him visible.
Because, yeah, he's going to be dead soon.
Duh.
No, that one misses. Maybe I just get his toe.
You can see he's just not doing well. He's just like,
Okay, last minute.
When's your
Questions,
attack?
anyone?
When are they attacking the grunts? What are you talking about?
Dirty.
Tell me more.
Dirty grung.
And then I can send you to your stupid rat. Yeah.
No, he not stupid. You're gonna follow him. He gonna be only thing you believe in. Cause if you don't, he will eat you too. Huh, he might do it even if you do believe in him.
Really? So he's gonna eat you too?
I wish for him to eat me. I give myself to Lord of Hunger any moment he needs it. Yes.
Well, I suppose he can't eat you if we incinerate your ashes.
Lots of effort for family of many, ready lined up to feed Lord of Hunger. Yes, yes, yes.
Who is the Lord of Hunger?
Lord of Hunger, be our god.
Sounds like a pretty shit god.
He gonna.
Or how will you meet this Lord of Hunger?
Oh, I've seen Lord of Hunger. We pray for him to get bigger and bigger. And we pray for his hunger to grow more and more.
Are we done?
Yeah, sounds like a boring god. Let's get rid of this rat.
Grizzly, do we want to do this?
you can see that he quickly, like, tries to grab, like, a rock or something.
I'm just gonna grapple him so he can't move. Knock that off.
No.
I mean, I'll make the check if you want. I just have advantage.
No, it's fine. He's, like, on the ground. He just woke up. It's fine.
He has one hand.
He has got one hand. Trying to fight back with, like, a nub.
Seriously. What are we doing?
I think he's answered all the questions, and we did agree to take care of the rat problem.
You're going to die. That's what you're going to do.
More rats.
You're going to feed Lord of Hunger. That's what you're going to
Now I
do.
definitely got to get back to the.
Anthrax is gonna go ahead and just do the swing.
The coup de grace.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll finish him off. So is the ghost claw.
Like he just reaches his hand into the rat's chest and just holds his heart still.
Oh my God.
Just no. You sleep now. You sleep now.
Okay, you guys are in the room here with a couple of barrels and things strewn across the room, and you have 4 more rat tails.
Yep. And I'm going to continue to search the rest of everything in here. Find out what the heck these guys have been looting.
I'll give you guys that in a second. Is there anything else you guys would like to discuss or do?
A lot of things I would like to discuss. Namely, what we do next. Do we keep exploring around and look for rats? Do we take what we've got back to the guys up top? Try to collect a reward? What do you want to do?
I feel like we continue on. Take some
Yeah.
more of these rats
Yeah.
down.
So the
I
room
kind of
that,
want to go back to Grungtown and make sure there's not been eaten.
so the room that you're in is a small room. You guys came from the west, but you can see that there's another passage that leads east as well.
Then yeah, let's go that way.
Or you can go back the way that you came.
We
Either way.
can. if we hit the
Onwards and
sewers,
upwards.
I look at Gromit. If this tunnel network hits the sewers eventually, would you be able to get home from there?
Maybe. No, I don't know the sewers here.
Well, let's go deeper in and hope find sewers for you.
Okay, so I will give you a list of everything that was in the barrels, as this was a secret room and you guys sneaked it. There's 3 javelins.
Let me get this page. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I
Yeah.
will wait. You guys
It's okay,
want
keep going.
a silver shield, a longsword, a short sword, a crossbow with 30 bolts, 65 silver, 20 gold, a potion of climbing,
Oh damn.
Wait. 65. What was it?
silver,
65 silver.
Okay.
20 gold,
20 gold. Okay.
and a glamour weave robe.
Ooh, a glamour weave glow robe.
Easy for you to say.
So potion of spider climbing, was it?
Potion
I
of
think-
of climbing.
I think
Push it
poor
back.
Todd needs a new change of clothes.
Yeah.
Does anybody have identify? This is just okay, so you'd be able to do it. This is just like technically what it is.
Yeah, this is technically what it is. I have identify.
Okay.
If we're like sorting through this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like anytime they hand me something, I'd be identifying it after 10 minutes.
Okay.
I might take the crossbow.
Sure.
Bolts.
Do you guys
It
want
might be a bit.
Do you guys want to divvy this up, or do you want to do that later?
I suppose we could divvy it up and call the session there, unless you guys want to continue on. It's almost 1.
I am a bit tight.
Yeah, we can just divvy it up and then call it good for now. Just
Mhm.
so you
I
guys.
Say I won't be too much longer.
So
Oh.
it's 4 gold pieces
Each.
each. 4 gold pieces. That'd be 10 silver a piece.
What?
Plus 3 people could get an extra 5 silver. I'm gonna say Evan and Gertie.
No, give it to someone else.
Actually,
Okay, Gertie.
it's perfectly 13.
Gromit.
It's 13 silver each.
13
perfectly.
silver each?
Yeah.
You are right. That is 13 exact.
65
Okay.
divided by 5.
So 13 silver, 4 gold. I vote we give the glamour weave robe to
Todd.
Todd. Todd needs a new change of clothes. It's a pretty neat change of clothes for Todd.
So, couple quick questions. Which version of the glamour weave is it? The common or uncommon version? That's actually an extremely important question.
It just changes how many.
Also, what exactly does it look like? Like, what type of article of clothing is it? Like, these are actual important sort of kind of questions. Like, is it glamour weave pants? A glamour weave shirt?
He
A
said
glamour
robe.
weave hat?
Robe.
A robe,
Yeah, it's a robe.
okay. It's a robe, okay. Is it the common or uncommon version? Because the uncommon is slightly cooler than the common one.
I mean, they're more or less both the same, Will.
No, they are not.
Why? Because of the butterflies?
No. So, common version, you can change what the pattern is on the clothes to, whatever you feel like it. Uncommon version, the pattern can effectively come off the clothes, so I can look like I'm just on fire all the time if I want it to be, or, crazy stuff like that. On top of that, the uncommon version goes, oh, hey, did you just make a charisma persuasion check. You can also add a D4 to that once
Oh my
per day.
I'd like to give you
That's
the.
why it's
Yeah,
important. Is it the common or uncommon?
I'd like to give you the common one with the benefit of the charisma check. I don't want like the ability to like.
Look like crazy shenanigans is happening around me.
Yes, magic is meant for
Okay.
that. So I will give you the extra charisma bonus
Okay.
without the like illusionary magic to go along with it.
Okay. So I don't get to walk around like I'm on fire and like I don't know, there's like fish hanging around me or whatever. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Is that
Cool
fine
beans.
with you? Is that fine with you? You okay with that?
That's fine with me. Just a really swank ass looking robe now. Just
What, you
swank
have
as
a
fuck.
maximum of what, like a +10 or +11 to persuasion?
My persuasion as of currently is like a +5. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's +5.
So it can get up
Persuasion
to a
is
+9.
+5.
Can get up
So
to a +9.
that plus an extra D4 once per day.
You know, they often say your charisma trait's not saying that you're the most likable guy, just the most memorable.
Influential.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
how
like,
good
you
can
have
I
a
talk
force
at
of
you?
personality.
I'm.
Like, I wasn't even talking.
That
Taylor
force
was
of
there, I'm gonna have a
personality
frog.
might be you being an asshole, but that's still a force of personality.
Exactly.
Still you. You shouldn't deny yourself that. You be you.
I'm a persuasive motherfucker. I
So-
may be the motherfucker. but
There's
I'm
also a
persuasive
silver
one.
shield, and there's also 3 javelins.
What
Yep.
kind of crossbow was that? It was a light one, or is it like a hand?
Oh,
That's a heavy
light
crossbow.
crossbow is fine.
Light crossbow?
Yep.
I'm trained in shields. I can take the shield.
It's actually your
Take the
crossbow.
shield.
Okay. You take the silver shield.
Is
I
it
don't
just
really
shield
particularly
made
care
of
about
silver?
any of the.
Javelins. Oh, sorry, what? What about the shield?
is it just like a shield? Anything special about it other than its awesome silver appeal?
Just silver appeal.
Okay, awesome.
It's not just a
It's just
Plus
a
block
really
of
shiny
block of
shield.
wood. Yeah.
+2 to my armor class. That's all that matters.
Just hide behind it with a gun. Surprise.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You're half tempted to make me want to
Gertie,
get a
you're
riot
strength.
shield.
You're a strength wielder, right?
Yes.
Do you want a long sword?
I love a long sword.
Take a long sword and a short sword.
Oh god. He loves getting new toys.
And let's give the javelins to our ranged expert. We'll give the javelins to
Grommet.
Gromit.
At the range expert? Okay.
Grommet, you get 3 javelins and a crossbow and 30 bolts.
Hey,
Alright.
I really have no interest in any of this gear. I'll be honest.
Sorry, man.
No, it's fine.
Not my
that's
fault.
No,
fine.
it's fine.
just-
Legitimately, I want
Yeah.
who's going to use it the best to get it. That's what's important.
Yeah. And I
It would be
guess
so cool if we could just give you like arrows or crossbow bolts and you would just stick them in you and then you could projectile them from you.
that's called catapult.
Yeah.
Good quick catapult spell when I level up.
Catapult.
My point is to be the pocket of the party. Yeah, the pocket of the party.
I am the bag of holding.
So guys, at the end of the
Oh,
so
session,
I
end of the
Yeah, get
session, coming to the end here. Would you guys like, dislike?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
You guys
I
like?
liked getting to grapple somebody to death and just slowly choke them out and break their neck. Exactly what this build is designed to do.
The first mini dungeon.
I'm just
We've
disappointed
started
the
our
rats
first
weren't as
combat.
aggressive as I counted them to be.
They're what?
The rats just weren't as aggressive as I thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I thought we'd throw them down there and they'd be swarming all over him.
Yeah.
Well,
They
we're in
did-
phase 2 of the cave. Like, in a very big, intricate cave that I'm still convinced has heckin' more rats in it. So,
Oh yeah,
we'll
no,
find
we
more.
haven't seen the last of the rats. Don't even.
don't antagonize the DM, perhaps.
Why would I not antagonize the DM? That's my job.
That's half the fun.
And then we also got Captain Rat Sparrow lingering somewhere.
Good God.
Avi.
He will be found.
And dealt with.
And Gromit's home turf was invaded and wiped out.
We don't know that yet. That's the plan. Better not be.
Don't worry, my hometown got blown up too. First time?
Coming after all of our No one's hometown is safe.
No.
Nope.
And I'm the only one who wishes it upon his hometown.
Yeah, exactly. Out of
Like,
The place is probably the safest place to go.
yeah.
With my luck, it would be.
Yeah, just like
Somehow.
the whole entire campaign takes a big left turn. It's like, well, we got to go back to Todd's home. And just like, God
We have
damn
no
it.
choice. We have
Look.
to get back.
the one thing that I haven't forgot about, and I wonder if it's playing on the back of anyone else's mind, but I'm pretty sure poor Dean, who was sobbing thinking about his dead captain, has been crying to himself alone in the stables this entire time. Probably
Oh,
hungry.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Only-
Will's been thinking about it the whole time.
The only amount of
He's
food that he has is raw fish that's been sitting in the open for I don't know how long, probably collecting more flies than I can count.
He's probably talking to some of them, just grabbing them. Just like,
Yeah.
they're going to
Yeah.
love me, right, buddy?
That stuff for when we come back.
Worst part about it is, what happens if we never return back to the cart because we find like the cave network goes someplace and
We just keep
continue
going
on.
and never
We're
return.
in a different hometown. It's like, Todd, I think you got your wish. We took the underground all the way to a different hometown. A different town.
Just be like, all right, we'll never go back to that other town ever again. We'll
Because
just
of
leave
one
from there.
person? You won't even go back with all the rat tail evidence. It's just like, we'll just leave it in a basket by the door.
Hey, man, we can go anywhere with all this rat tail evidence.
Yeah.
How many rat tails do we need before we get the cool giant stuffed animal?
Yeah, that's it. It's like, how many do we need to collect?
Big one.
You just get a giant stuffed rat. Like just a cute
I
plushy
thought
one.
this was a fetch quest. Did he not send us on a fetch
I
quest?
am hoping genuinely that we get back and Dean's become like a gang lord.
Is this quest repeatable?
It's
Only-
our daily.
Only daily, but it's still night. Oh my god, one eyebrow Joey's gone, so now there's a space to fill. Now it's Dean.
Dean somehow manages to
Works
just
with the
take it
aqueducts. Works with the
Anyway,
rats.
guys, I am gonna hop off for the night. Peace.
You have a good
Thanks
one.
very
I will
much.
See you guys all on Tuesday.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed the game.
Have a good night, everybody.